Alright, alright.
Today on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Today we have who's in the chat. We got 3 strikes and we got Desert Ferret.
Today's contestant is Miharu the Fox.
Alright, let's see.
How would you react in air?
I don't think I would, like it. I think I'd be scared, honestly.
Why would you be scared? You'd win a lot of money.
Because I would lose the money.
I mean, you don't have to go for the million. You can... Okay, how about deal or no deal? Where the results are way more instant and it's just choosing.
That's what you sounded like.
That's how everybody hears me.
Today on Who Wants to Be a Million...
Today on Who Wants to Be Ellen DeGeneres.
On Who Wants to Be Ellen DeGeneres?
Give us your best Ellen DeGeneres impression.
Covered in chocolate feces. That's the voice that Aaron does.
Don't say chocolate feces, I just made a cake right now.
That depends. Which store did you come out of? That is my favorite joke of the Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh my god.
Today on the Fairly Odd Parents, there's a new girl whose name is Chloe something.
Carmichael, is that what her name is?
Yeah, it's like... I don't even know. It's Chloe, but...
She's perfect in every single way and just wants to make the world a better place. But she needs Fairly Odd Parents. Luckily, Timmy Turner's Fairly Odd Parents need more work.
Fairy godparents. That's the actual word.
I know what it is, I'm just being silly.
If you're trying to be like authentic, but like also stupid at the same time, you can at least say the right thing.
That she judges me on everything I do.
You judge me, but okay.
I said that's a what? That's not even a no.
Calm down. I'm not actually judging you.
It's my opinion that I'm stupid. Wait.
It's my opinion that I'm stupid.
It's my opinion that I don't care.
Anyway, it really upsets me.
To share his fairy godparents.
Fairy godparents.
But he doesn't want to.
No, it really upsets me about Chloe because I think her design is really cute, but she's just a really dumb character and they shouldn't have added her.
They should have done a gender bent spin-off. I don't see how that would actually work, but never mind. The only gender bent character would be her.
We should have ended it at Channel Chasers, honestly.
Channel Chasers was a good ending.
Ow. Alright, let's try to get this stupid thing, because I always have trouble with this.
Argo slow.
There we go.
Lightning bros slow. Here comes Jordan with the $5. Hello, Miharu Mark.
Jordan!
And that doesn't sound judgy? Oh, okay. Jordan.
Jordan! I told
Oh,
Ross
Renegade,
about
what
you,
up?
Jordan. And he was like, what? What? Somebody, like, stealing my thunder? With the donations?
We're gonna have a bidding war. Or a donation war.
Ow. Ooh. Okay, Hunter, I'm gonna talk to you.
I'm gonna issue you all a challenge. Who can donate the most to Miharu?
Isn't this the wildest skateboard park you've ever seen? Once you've mastered a few
Skateboard
tricks...
park.
Isn't this the wildest wood? Anyway, thank you
Hey
for the
dude,
$5,
you want to
Jordan.
go do ski boards? Yeah.
And actually, if you've noticed,
Okay,
now your
try doing...
now your icon should be a pretty green color.
Pretty
Because-
green.
The little badge, the Miharu icon badge next to your name.
Let's see if he makes a regular comment so we can see. Hi babe, yes I am real man. You want to go skateboards? Yeah, exactly.
What did he say? I totally forgot what I was supposed to do.
Right, cool. He said, do a barrel roll.
Hey, nice!
Do a
think it's
BS
the front one.
50-50.
Okay.
Do a hand slide.
Now it's the front one. Okay.
Do a grind rail. Do a sack tap Sandra.
Whoa,
Do a
you must
flip it
be a natural.
Philip.
Now
Do
let's
a-
see
do
if
a
you can
flip
pull
it
off
Philip.
the half-pipe spin
Do a
move.
skip it.
The blue ramps are half pipes. You can
Do a
spin
bob,
move
skip,
by
and a
jumping
hop.
at the top of the blue ramp.
Do a slap it silly.
What's a slap it silly?
That's when you slap it silly. When you twist your balls around and you do a skateboard trick.
All right, you.
Oh yeah, there it is. Gordon says, that is awesome.
Yeah. So now, if you're a member for over 2 months, I believe.
Now
Yeah,
that was a
I think it's-
900. I have to admit.
I think it's
Okay.
2 months. Then you get a green color. And then as it goes up for more months, it keeps changing color, and like the next is like blue, and then pink, and then the last one is rainbow.
Rainbows. So that 5 gem you just picked up, Hunter ran over it first. What if he grabbed it and stole it from you, and he never gives it back?
I'm sorry, I'm completely lost. What does he want me to do? I was not paying attention. Why do I keep forgetting?
Get like just some mod points. Just go off the
Oh,
ramp
right,
and get
right,
some
right.
points.
Okay, yeah.
Oh! Spyro ate shit. Jesus.
I swear to God, Spyro, stop. There we go. What? Okay, I'm getting
Famished.
points. I'm getting points, and he's not doing anything.
I think it's just like a bunch of points.
What's a bunch of points?
If you gave a specific number, I wasn't paying attention to the specific number either.
Wow,
There you go.
you
There we
are
go.
Really fast.
Okay.
Famished Jet says, I'm always confused as to why there are birds in this song. Because that little like whistling sound. That. it's like a whistle.
Yeah.
Oh my god, speaking of birds, apparently some cranes flew overhead, over our house today.
Oh my God.
It was really weird. I don't know where the hell they came from.
Okay, now he wants me to... Cranes? Well, I have to talk to him again, I just realized. Because he won't automatically talk to me.
Ruby Riker's saying, why does your mic sound kind of fuzzy? Is it fuzzy?
Oh. Is it? Maybe it's just, it sounds weird because I, like, have it, because I, like, have it above my head.
Ah.
I think you're ready to try some one-on-one. Want to try a freestyle competition for points?
Oh, Hunter, you gotta ask me to dinner
right.
first. Anyway, Lightning Bros asks, which High Caves theme do you prefer, the American or European? I prefer American.
I prefer the American one. I always have. I think it
Although
fits the aesthetic of High Caves better.
Yes.
Though I do really like the European one. I think it's a fun little tune to dance to.
I want to see you dance to the tune. How would you dance to it?
I don't know. I can't describe dancing.
Jordan swoops in with another $5 saying, I believe you can beat Hunter at the skateboarding.
Oh, I can always beat Hunter at the skateboarding. Oh my god.
The skating. Yeah, I don't really care much for that European theme. I do not think it fits. I don't know. I don't think it fits the aesthetic of High Caves at all. So I don't know. Whenever it comes to European changes for Spyro, a lot of them are insanely questionable. I have no idea what was going through their heads when they made those certain little changes. My name says Marcus should challenge Miharu in Smash Brothers Ultimate. No, thank you. She will not have a fun time.
I don't really know how to play Smash. I just kind of press buttons and hope for the best. And if I'm playing as Sheik, there's a high chance that I will win. Just because Sheik is my good luck charm.
Sheik. I mean, she doesn't have a Switch. Smash Online is shit. I've always had a very shit experience with the online. Bless you. It never works out well for me. That is not to say, because I know if I say that, people's immediate thing will be like, well, your internet connection's just bad. No, it's not, because A, I do have an Ethernet cable that I could plug straight into whatever dock for the Switch or whatever thingy for the Switch that I would have to do. Bless you. Jesus. So that there's not a problem with the connection at all there. Number two, I've been having connection issues like that with Smash Brothers since Brawl on the Wii. So it is nothing to do with any of my other games that work online for Nintendo. It is just Smash Brothers, because Mario Kart Wii was perfect online. Mario Kart 8 for both the Wii U and the Switch are perfect online. Splatoon 1 and 2 are perfect online. Only like, I'm talking like the rarest of rare occasions where we get somebody dropping out of a match online for Mario Kart or Splatoon, or even we ourselves get disconnected. It almost never happens. I mean that literally. It almost never happens. But Smash Brothers, constant disconnection issues, lag, button lag up the ass. It's so bad. It's just consistently awful. We'd have to play in person, and even then, she's not interested. So
I'll only play Smash like when I'm playing it with BGT. Like, yeah, sure, like I'll play.
It'd have to be like if you. Yeah, it'd have to be if like it was more than 2 people and we were like recording it.
Yeah, if I have like.
I play with you and the
like,
guys.
If I'm with like a group of friends, then I'll play it because you know, I played it like.
No, that's how it's best played. That's how it's best played. You would have to like be invested in order to play it by yourself and like start unlocking shit.
Yeah.
Which I am.
Which is like what happened with me with like when I had Melee, honestly. That's how it was like, but it was only with Melee.
Yeah. I mean, hell, we could play Melee together. It's really fun.
I mean, I really still like Melee. That's one of my favorite GameCube games. I had a lot of fun with that.
Same here.
Oh crap.
Oh, God.
Not ready. Not ready for that jump. There we go.
Oh yeah, Dennis is here. Hello.
Hello, Dennis.
And Jonas is here too, speaking of. I bet Miharu will buy Smash as Spyro gets revealed. I mean, it's way too late for that in terms of Ultimate. They'd have to make a 6
Actually, no, I don't think I wouldn't. I honestly don't think I would. Even if, like, that did happen, which did, I wouldn't.
What if
If it was revealed that there was like a Spyro game that's like only for the Switch, it was like a brand new Spyro game, like Spyro 4 comes out only for Switch, sure, I'll buy a Switch, but that's like different.
I mean, that wouldn't happen either.
Yeah, it wouldn't happen, but I'm saying.
Yeah. You said Banjo 3 or Spyro, exclusive to Switch, would make you buy a Switch.
Banjo 3, what was it? Banjo 3, full Star Fox Adventures or Dinosaur Planet remake. And yeah, that's about it. Or Happy Mass Salesman in Smash, but that won't happen.
Oh my god. Then it says if you've played Celeste.
No.
I don't really know much about that game. Ruby Riker says I'm finally playing my physical copy of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. That's good. Please no spoilers because we have it on Switch, but we haven't dove into our copy yet. We've played and beaten the game, the original game, but in terms of the new Switch stuff, we haven't seen the differences in the Plus version yet. I mean, honestly, I'm getting the same vibes that I got from the ending to the end of Smash Brothers Wii U and 3DS's run, where I was really confident that for the longest time there wouldn't even be a 5th Smash Brothers game, and then they surprised us with Ultimate. But now that Ultimate's done and all that, and Sakurai's just been, you know, even more so putting himself through physical hell just to get all that stuff done. I'm like, bro, just fucking either retire or just relax for a bit, because clearly this is starting to become very overwhelming. So I don't even know if we're even going to get a 6th Smash Brothers game. I can't really see it happening. And more so now because this game actually did so much more than Wii U and 3DS. So it's like, how can you top Ultimate? When they've called it Ultimate, and it's got like almost 90 characters. They were one off. I was really kind of hoping that they would surprise us with like another announcement after Sora, because
anyway, I wanted
a nice round number.
Yeah, well, I wanted to answer Jordan asked if he could share the link to the stream. Yeah, please share the link to my stream. Everybody, if you don't, you know, feel free to do that. I would like more people to watch my stream.
Cyberman 27 says, should Cinder get her own game and would you voice her?
Would I voice her? Yes, absolutely I would. As for her own game, maybe.
Okay. What time is it where we are? 3:14 p.m.
Yeah.
We are Pacific Standard Time. So you would use PST. You would say 3:14 p.m. PST. You guys play Kingdom Hearts? No. I tried playing the first game and I got stuck a long time ago as a kid, and then I tried to revisit it and it's just not my thing. There's a lot more I could say, but I'm not going to. Did you like the pretty pictures?
I did like the pretty pictures. I think Kingdom Hearts has a nice aesthetic, but I don't think the game is my thing. I mean, I wanted to I was like, maybe I should play it, like, to celebrate Sora getting a Smash, but then I was like, no, I don't want to buy it for this price because I just don't think that I'm gonna like it.
Also, That and don't even attempt to interact with the fan base. They will rip you apart.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't do that anyway.
They'll be like, okay, well, you have to play this one, and then you play this, and then you play 2.5 remix, and then you play this, and then you play recoded, or whatever the fuck. You play all this other weird shit that they brought out, and it's like, no, stop, I don't care.
I just think it's a little too much for me.
It's overwhelming as shit. It's like, how the fuck does anyone get into this?
I know, like, I only know a couple people. See, like, a lot of my friends actually like Kingdom Hearts, which is fine. But they're not like hardcore fans. They just like it, except for maybe Sean. I guess Sean would, maybe Sean and Kyle. I'm not sure. Are they like probably the most hardcore fans of my friends who like Kingdom Hearts? Maybe. Like, I would say they maybe are. And even then, like, that's not saying much. But I know they like it.
It's just, it's like 15 different, like, comic book plot arcs.
I
like,
have
just
watched playthroughs
melded
of it,
together.
though. And, like, there's stuff that I'm like, this is fun. Like, there's stuff that looks fun, but at the same time, there's stuff that looks horrible. And
well, I think that's,
you know, that's,
keep going.
that could be said about a lot of games, but
And if I had to really guess, and I'm sure it's the same for a lot of people, I mean, you're one of two people. You either got into Kingdom Hearts because you saw Disney, like me,
yeah.
or you got into Kingdom Hearts because you're a Squeenix fan, and you love fucking Final Fantasy and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's all. And then somehow you're just able to get a hold of what the fuck story they're trying to tell. But, like, I still, to this day, don't think those two go well together, like, at all. It's baffling how people think that was a good mashup idea. Because when they recreate the fucking iconic scenes from, like, the earlier, like, in the first game or the second game, like, they're awful. They're redone so awfully.
I just
And then
think some of
they start
it,
shoehorning
like,
all the animation into it.
it's like,
it's
I just
dumb.
think, like, it's kind of a dumb idea, but, like, at the same time, it's kind of like that dumb where it's like, this is really funny. Like, I kind of like I kind of like how dumb it is, but I don't know. At the same time, I just don't think it's really my thing. It has too many elements that, like, I'm not a fan of.
Yeah.
Like, too many, like, little
somebody
like,
mentioned
RPG elements that I'm just not really a fan of in games.
Let's see. Somebody mentioned Bryfluff mentioned, which hi by the way, mentioned Epic Mickey. No, that's a really good Disney game.
I only played a little of it. It was okay. I can really.
I haven't played a whole lot of it either. I do want to try to beat it at some point soon, or I don't know, at some point at all. But it's really cool. I dig the vibe they were going for, and it's really cool. What the hell?
My friend is feeling much.
All right, hold on. I'll be right back.
Yeah. All right, I think the rest of the gems I can get in Spyro, I think. Yeah, okay.
I'm ready to patrol. I'll be here.
I don't know if I got all the flying guys. I don't know if I did. But I remember that I remember Sean once explained the story of Kingdom Hearts. Like in a video, and it was really, really funny.
It seems like the very nature of trying to explain the story is like a meme or a joke in and of itself, because it's so well known that it's so confusing that it's like, no, if someone wants to legitimately sit down... Oh, hold on. If someone legitimately wanted to sit down and be like, what's the plot to Kingdom Hearts? Tell me in the most serious, like, followable way.
Oh my god.
I still feel like it's going to be really hard to do.
You know what actually happened? Hunter got that gem.
No, you got it.
No, you told me Hunter grabbed the gem, remember?
I said that as a joke. He didn't actually. You grabbed it.
Did I? Because...
Yes, you did.
I don't have a... I'm missing a 5 gem, and Sparks isn't pointing anywhere.
Then go back into the skate part. No, it went through him, and then you went and grabbed it immediately. I saw it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I saw it.
Because what is that 5 gem that I'm missing?
I don't know. I see you missing a 5 gem.
If I was missing a gem, Sparks would point, but he's acting like I got everything.
Alright, try using him now.
No.
Curious. Where else could... Maybe it... Oh, maybe it's one of the flying guys, but it didn't zoom over to you and you have to, like, respawn it?
Aren't they all 2 gems?
I don't know. Well, if it's not from them, then maybe something happened and you have to respawn it.
Alright, fine.
Oh yeah, instead of killing yourself, you just go back, yeah. Cause I was gonna say just like fall down an abyss somewhere and then see if it. That's weird.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll go in and it'll say that I found everything now, because that's what happened in Zephyr last time.
Oh really?
I was missing a gem in Zephyr. I exited and then I came back in and then I said I had everything. Okay, now he's pointing. Okay.
Okay, you just had to respawn. I hate when that shit happens.
Okay, where are you pointing though? Is it a Where are you pointing? Is it one of these dudes? Okay, here, let me go get Search a Bird and then just have him shoot down all the dudes again.
I'm ready to patrol the town. It's good to be...
Yeah, maybe it is one of these guys. I thought they were all 2 gems. Ow.
Maybe it's tucked in a corner somewhere? Oh, it's in there?
It's in there. But, well, wait, what? Okay, did Farley collect my gem? What's happening?
I'm ready to patrol. I'll be here with...
Farley mistook the gem for the ball and he grabbed it.
Dang it, Farley.
Arner asks if you've tried this game at high frame rates, 200 plus. I haven't seen this game run at 200 frames.
I've
seen
never
it run at,
seen that ever.
I've seen it run at like, I think either 70 or 90, because my friend Chase has it on his computer, and it was running buttery smooth. It looked crazy. I was like, damn.
I don't actually like it when things are too smooth. It actually kind of creeps me out. Honestly, I think 60 is the highest I can go without things looking weird to me.
I mean, I can note like a crazy difference seeing Spyro run at something higher than 60. Oh.
It was that guy.
Okay.
Well, but how did his gen like fall off the fucking?
Did you run past it and Sparks didn't grab it?
No, because he would have pointed at something. It must have like fallen off the edge. I have no idea. Whatever.
Maybe a clip to the wall. Who knows? No. If you looked at it in 60 frames, if you look at Spyro in 60 frames, I mean, or even anything slightly higher than that, it would just look like Ratchet or Crash 4. It's that smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am looking very much forward to Kirby in the Forgotten Land. That looks really fun.
I really don't want to try this game at high frame rates. Also, I have no way of doing that because Reignited will not run at that kind of frame rate on my computer.
SpongeBob Cosmic Shake, yes, I am really excited for that. I want to see more about what the game actually looks like in action. I wonder if it's gonna mechanically be similar to Rehydrated, or if it's gonna kind of like do its own thing. Because the movie game was made by Heavy Iron immediately after the original Battle for Bikini Bottom, so it ran on the same engine. It used a lot of the similar, the same models for different characters and things, just tweaked for the movie. And mechanically, it felt very similar for the most part. The moves, a lot of SpongeBob's and Patrick's moves were different and whatever, but it felt very much almost like it's like an unofficial sequel. And Battle for Bikini Bottom never really got its own sequel. I remember Truth or Square borrowed a lot of music and kind of assets from Battle for Bikini Bottom, and then Plimpton's Robotic Revenge, I read a long time ago, was like meant, quote unquote, to be like a sequel, like a spiritual sequel. But it doesn't really play or feel at all like that, and I've heard it got like, I heard that it got like mixed negative reception. No one really cared much for that. And we bought that game. It was weird. I too am in that boat. My brother and I played it a long time ago, and we were like, this is fucking weird. But to see that Cosmic Shake's gonna do something kind of similar to Battle for Bikini Bottom, or at least feel very much like a sequel to it, then that's gonna be awesome. I trust Purple Lamp.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if I really care about playing this game at higher frame rate. I don't really care about playing any game at a higher frame rate because I don't care about frame rate. I don't understand why.
Of course.
I don't understand why anyone does. Honestly, like as long as the game is fun and it runs, like I don't give a shit at all.
Maybe,
like,
maybe it has to do with frames. Maybe like for speedrunners, it matters like a lot. I'm not really sure. You have to ask Ideo or something. Well, even then, he only really does original Spyro, so.
Yeah.
I wish we knew more speedrunners so we could ask them.
For input, well, yeah. If it like, I don't want input lag. Like that's a different thing, though.
Well, even like with the PS4 version of Crash 4 and the PS5 version, with the PS5 version running at a consistent 60, like there was no lag of any sort for either of the two versions. Like
Yeah,
they both still play the exact same.
It's not like 30 is some kind of weird thing that I can't look at. It's like, oh, I played 60, now I can't look at 30. I still think 30 is just fine for my eyes. In fact, 60 is weird sometimes.
Howler of Darkness, hello. I guess it also just depends on the game as well. I don't know. Games, well, because games kind of go 30 for like the cinematic feel, but 60 feels more video gamey, so I don't know.
I guess. I just don't really...
Because most of the Mario games were all at a consistent 60.
I just don't know why it matters to so many people nowadays. Like, if like you see something at like 30 and like people just go crazy and they're just like, this is horrible, and I'm just like, what? Like, what are you talking
No, I
about?
don't understand that either.
It doesn't look like bad at all. I don't get it.
Those are the modern gamers that have grown up with their fucking Uncharted's and Battlefields and shit, and they have no idea how games used to play.
The thing is, I just don't notice it. I don't notice it because if a game runs, it runs. And that's just how I see things.
I just don't like when games dip in frames. Like,
well, yeah,
compare
if it
Reignited
dips
to
to like freaking like 20 frames or 10 frames or something, I'm gonna notice. Like, I'm gonna notice if it lags that much. Because I noticed when the cutscene, when the engine cutscene lagged.
yeah.
When it dropped frames, I was like, whoa, because that looked weird compared to everything else.
And that was the thing too that I noticed while playing it on PS5 is that all the cutscenes were super silky smooth, and I was like, damn, that's how it should have been for them. Quality of life improvements like that are okay.
But for something like, you know, Rift Apart, I willingly choose to play at 30 because I think it's better for me.
Yeah. Honestly, I compare like Reignited and how even though it's 30, it's very consistent to like fucking Enter the Dragonfly, which tanks every so often because it's just trying to render so much shit at once that it wasn't equipped to do. It all comes down to how the games are built as well, and if they can even handle shit like that. Is it Volpez? Hello.
There we go.
I don't want to botch the name, I probably did though.
Volpez. Ooh.
It just depends on the gamer, I suppose. The gamer, the person, whatever.
You're a true gamer.
If you're a true gamer, you play on PC. PC Master, right?
If you're a true gamer, say boggle in the chat.
They boggle and poggers. They poggle and boggers. They boggle.
Poggle.
Poggers.
Poggle. Poggle.
I want Hank Hill to say poggers. How'd you get that on your first try? Your second try?
Huh?
Well, I remember how I was having such a hard time trying to get the chest right there?
Oh. God, I don't know. All I did was just... I don't even notice. I didn't even notice. That it...
I kept trying and I kept,
Well, because sometimes the supercharge is weird. Like, it'll just like... Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It's really weird.
It was coded weird. I showed you how you didn't have to be like... You don't even have to be, fully straightforward on the path in order to initiate the supercharge effect. Sometimes you can just... It's weird.
Okay, let's see. Where's the...
Max Rabbit Hole. Yeah, the difference is huge in speedrunning. Yeah, because the PAL versions and NTSC versions are different sometimes. I always wonder why that is. That's where it just becomes a very technical thing that I don't understand. But that's why you see people run Japanese games or PAL versions or something or other. They'll pick a specific version to play because of the frame rate and because of stuff like that. And because text boxes go faster in some versions. So they pick up original differences that actually benefit them for the speedrun.
Where's that? Where's the little thing?
Here, keep looking backwards. It's on the...
There it is.
There you go. Wee, wee. This fucking music, man.
This fucking music.
I gotta spend on watching football.
Alright.
Oh, it is Sunday after all.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Sunday, Sunday.
Okay, there we go.
Because CRTs are different. Yeah, that's true too.
Oh, do you mind, like, watching the stream back and see if my mic sounds weird?
Yeah, give me just a quick sec.
Where's the bird? Where is it?
Yeah, no, you sound good.
Okay.
Thankfully, I don't sound too distorted, but I still sound really loud, and I don't understand why. It's not distorted and like, but like it just sounds loud, and I don't know why that is.
Maybe I do have to put your volume down.
Is it because you sometimes tweak my audio on your end? Is that why that might be?
I mean, well, I don't. I usually don't. The only time I did is when you started sounding distorted, and like I wanted to see if tweaking it would help, and it seems to sound better than it was, at least.
Okay. Everybody join the foxhole. If you don't, I'll fucking kill ya.
Come on, you bird.
You don't like the birds.
There we go. They suck.
The fucking birds. I mean, they should have just put a reticle. I'm surprised they didn't put a reticle in this version. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Num num.
Are beavers allowed in foxholes? I don't know. Are you a beaver?
Yeah.
I mean, that also sounds very double entendre. And my beaver go into the hole.
Thing.
Oh boy. I hear babies. What are they playing? Look at them. They're so cute. They're so small. Those are the tiny babies. Except for when they're really hard to wrangle. Gotta get them all together.
They're gonna get big.
They are gonna get big, and then they're gonna be like the 5 we already have, because they're not small babies anymore.
They're already big, aren't they?
Yeah, they're almost gonna be a year old in another couple months. They're about 9 months old right now, I think.
Oh yeah, so they're already adults, practically.
8? Practically. We still want to adopt Uno and Munch. And my mom's really adamant on adopting the white baby kitten, who we've named Puff.
Puff.
Because he's so puffy and floofy.
Sheila controls off. Yeah, she's... I mean, she feels kind of heavy.
Yeah, she didn't feel as... She didn't feel as heavy. Or as like stilted. Even her kick feels a little stilted. The kick feels like it's got much of a shorter range.
Yeah. You almost have to kick. Specifically, it sucks kicking enemies that like charge at you because like you have to press it at the right time, almost.
Yeah, exactly.
So almost like you have to time your kicks. Like I don't really like it.
I think the kickbox, the hitbox is I think a bit larger in the original versus here where it feels shorter. It feels slower. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was, kind of.
Heavier.
I mean, yeah. I
do like how her feet flop on the ground though. Flop, flop, flop.
But it doesn't feel like a happy little sprawling, like boing.
Yeah, boing, boing.
I mean, they even took that sound effect out completely.
I think it sounds more realistic like this though. It sounds like a horse. She sounds like a horse.
Yeah. Would you pet her tail?
Yeah. I like her little spots.
Little tail spots.
This is the better version of Spyro 3? Oh no.
We have the bombs here. We must destroy them.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Yes.
I was about to say that's incorrect.
In
but
terms
you know what?
of
if you feel
the way,
it's so, then
in terms of the way certain things control, maybe, but overall, no.
No. A lot of the controls in the minigames are even shittier than the original. I can believe it.
No, no! Excuse me, Sheila.
Ow! I went.
Yeah, it do be like that.
Next time when I press triangle, how about you register it?
Agent 9 controls better? Slightly. Sort of.
You control slightly better.
I think the one who got the best upgrade overall with everything, all things considered, is Sergeant Bird.
Sergeant Bird, yeah. Oh shit, wrong one.
Oh.
Ow! Yes.
Yeah,
Have you seen how absolutely nuts the hoverboard is? Yeah, exactly. It's shit.
The super bonus round, fucking yeah,
It's
you're right,
shit.
it's completely broken.
It's shittier than the original, and the original was quite shit.
The original was quite shit. It was very shit. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Come on,
Functional.
dude. Dude. I know the pattern in this. Come on. Don't mess me up.
I went boom again. Ow! I thought they said it in the original.
Freaking do it! God.
Just do
These minigames can go die in a hole. Die in a hole.
Oh. Did you see that? That was bullshit.
Ow!
Yep.
I went boom again. Big rocks. Yes.
I went the boom again. I just like how they forgot certain fucking things. At least that's what it seems like. And like the rocks were supposed to respawn and they never do.
No, that I'm actually thankful for.
Yeah. Because it made the original quite shit. I don't know if that was an intentional choice or they legitimately forgot, which I wouldn't put past them to do.
I'm glad they forgot if they forgot.
I think Spyro 2 is the one Reignited where the original was better. So that means that you think that Spyro 1 Reignited is also better than the original, which I also have to disagree with.
Oh, it's that one. God damn it. Oh, God. Why am I having so much trouble with this?
Maurice Long, hello. Labyrinth says, I was wondering, in your opinion, what would be the most funniest thing Spyro's ever said?
Yeah, we could have found an easier
Beach.
spot to get stuck.
That's pretty funny. I like how the B pops horribly when it says beach. Beach.
Bitch.
Happy holidays, fat boy.
That was pretty funny. Actually, that's one of my favorites.
He was talking to me when he said that.
Does Reignited runs it on PS5? Yeah, it does. It does, actually.
Yeah. I mean, it runs the same as it does on PS4, but
Oh my
it's
god,
good.
Sheila! Can you not do that for 1 second?
Yes.
Jordan with an extra $2. I hate this level, and I wish you luck, Miharu.
I don't hate Spooky Swamp. I just don't like this part. Also, I never have this much trouble with this part, but freaking every time I stomp, it just doesn't work. The game just hates me today.
Even Arner says, I wish this game got a 60 frames patch.
No, come on.
Ooh. I mean, just play it with, like... Oh, so I found out.
Whoa, hello.
Whoa.
That only happens sometimes!
There you go. I found out that, you don't need the DS4 Windows and all that crap to use a DualSense on your computer. You just plug it in.
Yeah, tell that to EPSXE though.
One egg cage remains. Will you now help my brother to free the last egg?
I mean, again, we were playing Steam games, not emulated PS1 games or anything like that. But Jason and I tried that out yesterday, and I was like, oh dang. Because I was going to say, for Arner, just play Reignited on Steam.
Yes.
But now that I have RetroArch...
I'll probably twiddle your clit a little bit.
What?
What?
She was like, no thanks. Sorry, what were you saying?
Now that I have RetroArch though, like... Is it that
Oh, it
one?
always
Is it that one?
disconnects on PC. That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go then. It says Max Rabbit says that Spyro 2 on the PS1 is the best Spyro game.
No, he goes for the middle one!
Nice, nice. Ooh.
Apparently the second one's easier.
Is RetroArch free? Asked Narukami.
Yes.
Safe Gaming says, I chose to play the OG Spyro games because 1, they are the only versions I have, 2, I'm not missing on remakes besides a visual overhaul, and 3, I can't stand some of the NPCs acting in Reignited. I can understand what you mean by that. Not in terms of like actual performance, but like in terms of how they change certain NPCs, like how the Tikis are no longer just like, welcome to the Tiki Lodge or anything like that.
God, I
Like
miss
they're now
them.
Australian, like just weird shit like that. Or do you mean like just the actual performance of the actors?
I miss them so much.
Welcome to the Tiki Lodge. We have cookies and punch. Drink the punch, I dare you.
I dare you.
We're not a cult, I swear.
Bamboo
Sergeant
chairs.
Bird, come join the Tiki Lodge.
Join the Tiki Lodge. Do it.
Do it or we'll kill your family. Whoa,
Do it. End it.
do it. Oh yay, the weird music.
Yeah. Not that one. It's not that one anymore.
No, it's in there, it's just very quiet.
Right. It is still in there, actually. Wait, did I already do that one? No. Okay.
It's absurdly quiet, but it is still in there.
Please help us.
The song just gives me goosebumps in like a not good way. Sounds kind of creepy. It sounds like it's missing like I don't know, something. I can't really tell what that something is. It just sounds creepy. Because it's just mainly the beat with some other sounds and chanting in there, and that's it. Yeah, about Spyro 2 PS1 being the best Spyro. See, best. Whenever people say best, it's like, okay.
Is it the best one, or is it just your favorite one?
I would say it's hard to start a debate like that, because then it's like, well, anything I say at this point, unless I agree, and if I know I don't, then it's just gonna result in nothing of relevance being.
Overall, I think the original trilogy, like, you know, the PS1 versions are just like, overall I'd take it. I think it's the best, but
Which one?
No, all three. Like, overall, the original
yeah.
PS1 trilogy, I think, is the best. But I think that that Reignited Spyro 1 is the definitive way to play that if you're starting out.
I suppose so. It's hard for me to detach myself from.
Okay, I'm sorry. Did everyone just see what happened?
What happened?
I shot the guy. The panda jumped in the air. I didn't even do anything. He jumped in the air, and I fired.
Please help us, Spyro.
And it hit him.
I saw it.
Because he jumped in the air for no reason.
Why did he do that? They're not supposed to do that. I saw that on the playback. Oh, and you fucking lost it because of that? That's bull.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I lost because...
They're not supposed to jump.
Exactly. The panda literally got in my way. Like literally created an obstacle for me that is not supposed to happen.
Arner, did you play this game with the original DualShock 1? I played this game with the fucking PlayStation controller, without the analog sticks. So, it's hard to detach myself from the earliest Crash and Spyro games, because those are what I grew up with.
I can only remember playing this with like a PS2 controller, because I can't remember the days of having a PS1 very much. Because it's just like, I'm trying to remember, but I just remember getting a PS2, and
I can recall those days vividly.
And selling, like, because I sold my PS1 when I got the PS2.
I remember when I wouldn't play like my normal games, I would put the jam pad discs in and watch the special features, and that's how I saw how to do treetops. Because there was one of the discs had a little featurette where one of the guys was like, "This is how you I'm gonna show you a little bit of the new Spyro the Dragon, and this is how you do one of the levels late into the game, treetops." And he just went through it. And I was like,
late into the game, treetops. Oh, I have 69 eggs. Let's celebrate. Boggle.
Let's celebrate with eggs, making eggs.
Boggle in the chat. Boggle in the chat.
What about Tweeka Tweeka? Or is that when it's weird? I can't remember.
No, Boggle is weird. Tweeka Tweeka is good.
Oh, so then it's Tweeka Tweeka.
No, it's weird. 69 is weird.
It's 69 is weird, right?
69 is weird, so Boggle.
Speak for yourself. That shit's funny. Guys suck each other's penises.
Why did you say that?
That's what 69 is.
I know, but why did you say that? Was just the weirdest thing.
Because that's why it's a funny number.
Because you could have said at this moment, you're just like, have you ever wanted to see two guys talk each other? Like, you said it in the weirdest way ever.
Don't think I got a DualShock controller until I was around 10 or 11 when Bash and Spyro 3 first came out. Wow, that means you're older than me then. Because I was like 5 when Spyro 3 came out. Or depending on when it came out, which I think was late 2000, I was probably still... no, by the time it came out I was 5. Because
Spyro 3
my birthday's
came
in
out
August, so...
in October.
October, that's what I thought.
October
okay, so
24th to be specific.
October 24th. Are you going to play some more Spyro 3 again for the 20th anniversary?
Probably.
21st anniversary? Because the 20th was last year.
Did that thief just kill that rhino for me? What the hell?
Well, it doesn't have to be two dudes, Gianni. It could also be a woman. Or two women, you know.
Or two women. Just, you know.
Oh, what was it? So my mom was watching Carrie yesterday, and I'm in the bathroom. I was pooping or whatever, and I was going to get ready to take a shower.
Pooping it.
And I hear them describing the opening to the original Carrie, and she was like all naked and shit, taking a bath or something. And I heard, because they were like, okay, well, this is kind of weird, and I'm assuming it's because back in those days they didn't give a shit while recording or making films that had nudity, and they would sometimes show breasts and stuff. But I was there, and I'm listening to this through the door, and then I just shouted out to them, "Is she displaying vagina?" It was the funniest thing. And my mom answered honestly, she said no. Do you prefer PS4 or DualShock 4 or DualSense? I mean, they're both good in their own right. I think
DualSense might be just a tiny bit more comfortable.
They both feel good. The DualSense, I remember I got my DualSense before I got my PS5 because I was just prepping or whatever. And so when I got the controller first, I unpackaged it and then I held a controller in each hand, the DualShock 4 in one and the DualSense in another, and I felt the differences. And the DualSense is definitely a smidge heavier because of the different vibrations they put in there, so that way you can have that HD rumble and all that. But it's just really weird how they've been slowly deviating from their like iconic PlayStation controller shape. Like the PS3 era was the last one to have that classic familiar shape to it. And then the DualShock 4 got a little more rounded out, and the DualSense just looks like a fucking like Xbox controller kind of.
Yeah. I mean, they're both comfortable.
They are comfortable.
They're more comfortable.
Although
than
Miharu doesn't.
All the other ones.
Miharu doesn't like the HD rumble though. I'm
No.
sure you've turned all that stuff off.
I keep it turned off because I don't like the way it feels.
I like the way it feels. So in terms of that, it's really cool. I don't know if I would have a favorite between the two though, or which one's better. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I could go back and forth between the two and feel perfectly fine.
Well, was she? No, she wasn't. That'd be like a hard R, like the hardest of R's if you showed like penises.
That's
and
like
vaginas.
X.
X, yeah. Well, okay, hold on. I've never seen a vagina in a film. I've seen a penis in a film.
I've seen vagina in a film. That's something weird to say out of context.
But I'm also being truthful. Hey, I took figure art drawing in college, so I've had to sketch nude models, live models, but of both male and female, and of varying ages. So I've seen some shit, but
I'm glad I didn't take that class. I would have been like, wah.
You would have looked at a 60-year-old man's penis.
I would have been like,
anyway.
bye.
You just walk out. Okay, I'm done. I'll drop out. I don't care.
Sorry, I don't like the genets. Bye.
The genets. I remember the first movie I saw with boobs and it was 300, and one of my uncles was over and we were watching it together, and then he started falling asleep. But when it got to that part, I was like really embarrassed to be watching that with him, because it was the first time I was openly watching something with nudity, just straight up like that, with someone else in public.
I don't like watching movies where there's sex and I'm watching it with my parents. I'm just like, ugh. Like.
Well, I mean.
I don't like watching it alone. I'm like, you know what? Stop.
In the original Carrie, there's a dick sucking scene, but you don't see it, of course.
Oh God.
But like, she goes down, and her head's just at a frame. Like her hair's kind of in frame, and her head's kind of bobbing up and down, and you can hear like
kind of bobbing.
The zipper unzipping. It was really funny. Have you watched Carrie? Well, Max, I mean, I am talking about it, so I've seen a good chunk of it, yes. This was just yesterday.
What's that movie about, anyway?
So it's this girl who, like, is very socially outcast, and her mother's, like, crazy religious, and
Sounds like Silent Hill.
almost anything and everything her mom considers a sin. And so she has her, like, pray or go in, like, the praying closet or something, and she punishes her for, like, the smallest shit. But then it turns out that she somehow has, like, these, and it's never really explained as far as I'm aware, at least in the original movie, that she has telekinetic abilities. She can move things with her mind, and so, it just... Mom, explain Carrie for Miharu's audience.
What?
Explain the movie Carrie.
Why?
Why?
What is it about?
Yeah.
Okay, my theory, and this is my theory. My theory is, since it was a Stephen King novel, so Stephen King is a horror author, so he has to incorporate a horror sort of aspect to this slow burn type of story. And I think that the way it translated into the movie, of course, they tried, it's the 70s, they did their little pornographic part of it, and whatever, but the underlying story to me was that, you know how because the mom, I don't know, my theory is that she must have come from some whatever, like, overly religious background because of how overly religious she was, and either the fact of her wanting to be secular because she met the man created this conflict within herself to where she became fanatical in her religious belief because she tried to impose that upon the husband, but then
You're talking about the mom.
the mom.
Okay.
That's like, because really everything stems from the mom, not so much from Carrie. Carrie was just a result of what the mother's fanatical ideals were.
But what's the basic synopsis of the film?
Pretty much that her mom was crazy, and because Carrie had to endure all of this craziness her whole entire life, and then to have to deal with, like, the shit of high school, I was trying to compare it to, like, multiple personality disorder, like in the real world, how some people can have abuse so badly that they break apart mentally in order to protect themselves. So the supernatural aspect of it was her developing telekinesis. And so that was the whole thing, was that at the end, she just was just trying to fit in at school, then her mother's putting this pressure on her entire life that she just snapped. And killed everybody.
There you go. Roxas, yes.
So she does kill everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Mom. So yeah, because my mom was the one who wanted to watch it with my brother, and that was yesterday, and then before I left to Chase's house to record some vid game stuff, we ended up getting caught watching it with him, because we were just, like, kind of enthralled in, like, how dumb it was. Because of the acting. Like, the plot's kind of whatever, but, like, the acting can get really just stupid, because it's 70s.
Well, I was just, like, wondering what, because, like, I mean, I thought that it was, like, I thought that it was a horror movie or something.
It sort of is. I mean,
every time I
the
see
other ones.
Every time I see, like, the poster for it, it's just her covered in blood. So I was like, it looks like a horror movie.
Well, that's because, the moment how my mom said that she just snaps is when she gets asked to prom, and it's this guy and this girl who genuinely want to help her. They don't ever really, like, confront her directly about it because, like I said, she's an outcast. So, like, but these two particular kids, I did genuinely want to help her out, and one girl, the girl had the guy ask her to prom, but she's of course like, well, you guys are just tricking me again, like, this is all just a prank, because everyone keeps pranking her and fucking with her, and they'll graffiti shit about her on the walls and stuff, and so she does eventually go to the prom with the boy, and she does have a good time, and everything's legitimately good and lighthearted and nice. But then But then there are the bully, this bitch bully girl and like her dumb friends, and they all decide that they slaughter a pig, get its
Ew.
blood, put it in a bucket, and hang the bucket over the stage where the kids go up to be for prom king and queen, and then they what's the word, like scrutinize the ballots for voting for prom king and queen, so that way she and the boy get picked, and then they go up on stage, and it's all happening in slow motion. She goes up on the stage and she's all happy and she can't believe it, and then grandma, and then she's all happy, and then the girl who appointed the boy to ask her out, who again that girl wanted to legitimately help Carrie out. She's friends with the bitch girl who wanted to sabotage Carrie, and so
why would you be friends with that kind of person?
I don't know, because she's popular or whatever. And then she's like, she hears of this plan for prom, and she's like, oh, what's the plan? I want to know. And she's like, well, I'll tell you later. And she never really tells her what it's for, or the fact that it's going to be them fucking over Carrie, but she's in on it anyway. And then when she finds out all of what this is going on in slow motion, that it's all this plan to fuck her over, she like tries to stop it, but she's unsuccessful, and then they drop the bucket and she's covered in blood, and then it just freaks her out so bad that she snaps and uses her telepathic abilities to just basically kill everyone in that in the gym.
Oh damn. So it's pig's blood.
That's the very ending of the movie. It's yes.
And the movie ends and everyone's dead.
Well, it doesn't end right there. She does go back home, but then her mom's all, again, weird, and because she didn't even want her to go to prom, of course, but then she kind of snaps on her mom and is like, well, I'm going and you can't stop me. And she finally fully is like, I've got these abilities, it's telekinesis. And she's like, well, that's the devil inside you. And then, but she obviously won't, she's got these powers, so she won't let her mom touch her. And so she goes to prom. When she comes back, her mom, because she's like, well, if I can't, get this out of you or whatever, or I can't control you, then I'll just kill you.
Oh my god.
It gets weird by the end of it. It's very weird. Yeah, so kind of everyone dies, if you think about it, because yeah, Carrie and her mom do die.
Oh,
the only one who doesn't die...
She dies too?
Huh? Yeah, the only one, by the end of it, the only one who doesn't die in that movie is that one girl who legitimately wanted to help her out. She has like this big, poofy, curly brown hair.
Really? She's the one who stays safe and all that?
Yes. The reason why is because when everything's going on in slow motion and Carrie and the boy are walking up on stage, and she finally is like, oh wait, something's going on here. There was a teacher too who wanted to help Carrie out as well, and the teacher goes and thinks that something's going on with the girl who's trying to help, and the girl's noticing, like, because the girl's supposed to pull the rope or let it go so the bucket can fall on her. But she starts trailing the rope to see what it's even there for. Because again, the bitch girl didn't let her in fully on what the plan was. So she has no idea what she's even doing. She was just told to, I guess, pull the rope or whatever. And so she trails the rope to see what is going on with it and where it leads to. And she sees it leads to the bucket. Not that she knows what's in it, but she knows it's bad. So she tries to stop it. And the teacher goes up because all the teacher sees is just this girl behind the stage doing some seedy shit, so she goes and pulls her away and manages to get her out of the gym before the bucket falls on Carrie, and then she locks all the doors afterwards when she snaps and then starts killing everyone. So that girl was pushed out of the gym before all that happened, so she was the only one who was safe.
Oh wow. How does she kill everyone?
In a really funny manner, because it's editing and it's like these like harsh like psycho string chords and shit, and it's really funny. She does shit like she sets stuff on fire and she pours water on everyone and then starts electrifying them.
Oh man.
It's really weird, but it's really funny. Because of how corny it looks with the editing and the music and all that. I'm sure the remake probably fucking makes it creepier, but I don't really care for any of that, so I wouldn't know. Yeah. Today in the news, everyone died. Rigged, yes, rigged. They rigged the ballots. No, oh, that's right. No. the bitch girl and them, and like two of the friends or one of the friends, makes it out too. They made it out, but Carrie's walking home from school, and they go and try to run her over, and they're coming up from behind, but she can hear it, and she turns around and uses her powers, and moves the car, and it flips over and just blows up.
Oh my god.
So she kills the bully bitch girl and the friend or whoever. She was fucking hilarious. I was like, oh my god, are you serious? Because it happens so fast, so it's not gory or anything, it's just silly.
Well, yeah, I would assume. I think. Well, I would assume in the remake they make it gory.
I don't know, probably. I don't even know who did the remake, so I don't know who the director is.
They're just like, let's make it even more horrible and bloody. Like that's just.
You think Carrie's a good movie? I mean, it's dumb. My mom says Carrie's a good movie, so apparently everything I see is movie.
Well, I guess if you like dumb things, then maybe it's a good movie.
You have to look past all the cheatiness, the pornography, the
pornography
issues, and it's a good movie. I'm anticipating to read the book though, because of course it seems like the book then better than the movie.
The book probably leaves a lot more to the imagination.
So I'm looking at the book. But
well, when I say it's dumb, Max, I mean it's dumb in the like presentation of it, because it's a 70s movie and it's trying to be all
70s pornography.
I did say there's a dick sucking scene. It's very short, and you don't see it.
Who sucks whose dick?
The bitch girl sucks a dude's dick.
Why'd she do that?
Because she can, and because it's the 70s, and they just showed shit like that, and they didn't care. That's what I said yesterday.
Why do we care? Why do we care? Like,
they were just more visceral with showing love and showing dumb shit like that back in the day.
But why do we care about the bitch girl and whose dick she sucks?
I don't know, because she just, I don't know. There was also a scene where the coach was trying to make them, would punish them because they graffitied Carrie White eats shit on the gym doors. And so she made them fucking like do this long-winded sequence of them just doing like a bunch of athletic shit, and they're all in these very short shorts.
Oh my god.
And the coach herself was also in very short shorts, and they kept showing her legs.
Well, that's fine.
That's
I don't know why they had to show sucking dick.
I don't know, because whatever.
Whatever.
Ghostbusters had an implied dick sucking scene too.
That's true, I guess.
It was a ghost.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, my man in the chat, put a thumbs up if you want a ghost to suck your dick. Eustace and I were having a jack-off competition, and I lost. Okay. Anyway, go and take that laser and destroy some shit with it.
I keep forgetting about the stupid ice wall.
What did I miss? I was making Cheetos mac and cheese. Nothing,
no.
Jordan. You missed nothing.
I missed everything.
We were talking about the movie Carrie, the original 70s version. 1976 movie.
Cheetos mac and cheese? Why?
Oh. I don't know. I didn't come into that part. I wasn't watching. I didn't watch the whole movie. No, the movie was done by that point. I mean, when they first started it. I didn't watch. I was just listening through the door because I was taking a shit, and they were like, "She was naked in the tub," and I said, "Is she displaying vagina?" My mom answered truthfully. She said, "No, you can see her breast," and I was like, "Okay, I don't care."
Did he just say has certain period in the show? Oh god.
I don't know. Apparently.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
Well, that's also something I talked about, because I was like, oh, so it's pig's blood that gets dumped on her. I was like, well, that's pony.mov. when she gets the blood dumped on her, and then the other pony says, "That's my period blood, you dumb cunt."
I am so confused.
Shout out to anyone who's watched that. I'm not a brony. I just thought that series is really funny because I was like, damn, this is
has
brutal.
turned into a weird stream.
This has become strange. Aaron's in distress.
Everybody's leaving, and we're talking about blood, but it doesn't matter where it comes from. If we talk about blood too much, I'm gonna get sick.
Okay, I'm sorry, Aaron. I love you. Let's talk about Spyro.
Spyro's blood, okay?
No. Yo, anybody see that subway pic? Anyway. Eustace and I were having it.
That's why everybody's leaving. They're just like, what are you talking about? They came in and then just like, why are you talking about blood and stuff? And then they left.
I love horror. Do you, Mark? No.
No, I really don't.
No, I don't. I didn't want to watch the movie. We just happened to because we were so enthralled in how dumb it was.
I like Halloween, but I don't like horror.
Halloween?
Yeah.
Where it goes ding 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 ding, and then he's like,
not like that.
Michael Myers.
gonna kill some motherfuckers.
Yeah. That's what he says. I like Halloween, but I don't like horror. I mean the holiday.
My mom says that Michael Myers and Jason hear their theme songs in their mask. Oh, just Michael Myers.
The holiday, not the movie.
Draculation mark. No, that just sounds disgusting. I think you mean Deathstination mark.
Draculation? Oh.
Hey,
I don't like
premature
how that sounds.
Draculation, am I right?
Am I right?
Hey, yo, fellas. Do you ever fucking just prematurely Draculate?
What is even happening anymore?
Oh my god. I'm having fun. I don't know about you guys. Roxa says, remind me to never let Mark pick a movie for movie night. Listen, I don't watch movies like that regularly. I wasn't even me that put the movie on. It was my mom.
True, he just kind of watches it when it's, like, on.
What happened was, again, I was waiting for Chase to come, but I needed to go take a shower, so I was in the restroom. That's when they started watching it. Gannon's post. Well, I don't know, this might be too late to talk about McDonald's.
No,
Let's
please talk about
McDonald's.
food.
Dr. McDonald's, how can I help you?
Can I actually
fucking McRib?
I don't have McRibs yet.
Let's role play. I'm the person behind the window and you're the customer.
I don't think so. Okay, then start. You said you were the person behind the window. Do you mean inside or in the drive-thru?
Working the drive-thru.
Because window is when you're inside.
To the window, to the drive-thru. Well, sometimes people who do the drive-thru have to go and run over to the window because
we have to go to a window. But when you just call something, because like when they say take window, that means like the inside. Like yeah, when you go inside, that's called taking window.
Okay, that's not roleplay because you know how all this works and I don't, so I'm gonna get everything wrong anyway. Fine, you be the person behind the wherever, and then I'm the customer.
Why do we have to roleplay that? I have to do that every Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay,
I have to live that.
Let's mimic real life. I'm your customer. How do you approach the situation?
Okay, here's what I do though. Okay, if you're the customer. And now you actually respond to that. I only say hi. and you
Okay.
have to respond to that. And
Yes, ma'am. I would like to have one fish fillet, please.
okay.
Do you got that?
Yes.
How much is a fish fillet?
Oh, God, how much is it? It's like 4 or something. I don't know. 4 something. Just pretend I said that. I don't know.
I thought you worked here like for years. How do you not know how much the order is?
Do you just want a fillet by itself?
I want one fish and cook it right in front of me, please.
I don't remember the prices of everything. Plus the prices go up, you asshole. I don't remember how much everything is plus tax.
I'd like to rewrite my order. Can I get 100 chicken nuggets and 3 tacos?
We don't have tacos.
Can you attempt to make me a taco?
Can you attempt? No? We don't have tortillas anymore. We don't have
Anymore,
wraps
so that
anymore.
implies that you once had tortillas.
We did because we have freaking snack wraps.
Okay, then take a snack wrap, take the shit out of the wrap, and give me a taco.
We don't have snack wraps anymore. I wish we did though, because I like them.
I like them too, but I like tacos more. Okay,
And go to a Mexican place.
I can't do that. I walked here. I'm very tired. Can I have some water?
Okay, here's a cup for water.
Okay, glug glug. Thank you. Can I get some fish taco?
Dude, if a guy walked in, if a guy walked in there and then said that to me, I'd
Thanks for helping out.
I'd actually go insane.
I'll make this easy for you. 20 McNuggets
Say, Spyro.
and 3 tacos.
Head on in, Spyro. It should be.
Burger King is better because they have tacos.
I can't go to Burger King. There's not one nearby.
I think
Challenge
McDonald's
direct-
tastes better, but I do
Great.
think Burger King has better prices for their 10-piece nuggets.
Okay. Guess I'll just fuck off then.
Talking to Ironhide.
Okay.
Oh fuck, that guy's gonna. Ah shit.
Welcome to McDonald's. Pick a card, any card. Max asked if you like Toy Story.
Yeah, I do like Toy Story. Toy Story 3 is my favorite.
Toy Story 3.
Okay, this guy needs
Okay.
to absolutely fuck up.
Let's try again. Are you ready to try a new scenario?
No.
Okay.
Because you're creating the most horrible scenarios that I
Okay,
would
well then-
never ever want to do.
Well, then how do we make it funny? Because otherwise I'm just making a regular ass order and then it feels like I'm actually ordering food.
Oh, the guy got glitched. Oh, I'm so glad.
Oh my god. Put someone into his goal for him.
No.
Where did he go? What? Okay, he fell and... Oh, there he is.
No, he's right there. He just got glitched.
But if he popped back into the rank, what would you do?
I would hate that.
Whee! You did it.
Well done.
And no, I haven't been recognized where I work because, well, I'm not that kind of celebrity. I'm not even a celebrity.
Sure you are.
but- Also, I don't show my face a lot.
You're a YouTube celebrity. But you can talk and they'll go, oh, I recognize that voice.
I doubt it.
That could only be the voice of one Miharu the Fox.
I don't think anyone who watches my channel, like, actually even lives here, so.
Okay, we'll do a new scenario and I'll make it as least annoying as possible.
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to do this again. I have to freaking.
Okay.
I have to,
You
I
walk
have to
in-
do this every week.
You walk into an actual, like a not a fast food, like a restaurant, and then I'm the waiter. You guys heard it here first. I'm trying to create some funny scenarios, and she doesn't want to play along. Really hypotheticals.
No. Here, let me do, you know what? I'm just gonna go through all these here.
Work overnight as a night stalker. Out of context, that can sound very, very weird. Work at a grocery store, stalking stuff.
A night stalker.
Oh, hello.
Isn't that the fucking name of Raphael in the 2007 TMNT movie?
Yeah.
Or is it Night something else? Night Watcher.
Night Watcher, that was it.
Is this really the Miharu?
Miharu, were you ever
the
bullied at
fox?
school before? No.
She was the most popular student in all 5 of her schools.
Never. God,
And
no,
I was valedictorian.
I was never bullied. I was the smartest and most popular person at school, and nobody ever disliked me for any reason or thought I was weird.
But we were both artistes. The people did walk up to you, it's like, hey, can you draw like Spyro for me?
Nobody ever thought I was the weird, quiet girl and picked on me because I wore glasses or anything.
I still do not understand
I don't get it either,
someone
but
for wearing glasses. That in anything, whether it's real life or in movies or cartoons, I mean, no sense. I don't understand it. Oh, you can't see as clearly as me or whatever. Okay.
well, let me try on your glasses and stretch them out. Fuck you.
Hey, look what was in the rocket. They must have been trying to
Let me
put
try
it
on
into
your glasses.
orbit.
I hate it when people said that. It's like, fucking no.
You see hands up, Tip?
No, I feel bad because I tried on your glasses.
Well, I let people do it, but then I'm just like, you better be fucking careful. But everyone always kind of, you know, nobody ever stretched them out. Or, you know, when they put them down, they didn't put them down on the lenses, like you did.
I didn't mean to!
You're probably you are probably the worst offender of everybody that I've let try on my glasses. You probably have done the worst. You probably have done the most damage
to
to
do
them.
that.
And it's not like you did damage to them, but I'm saying.
Yeah, but I still felt bad, and I still feel bad to this day.
Well, you should, because you own glasses. Why would you do it?
Yeah, but I don't put them down anywhere. I put them on, and then I take them off, and when I take them off, I put them in the little case.
But when you lay down glasses, did you really think, yeah, I'll lay them down on the lenses?
No, like I told you, I don't know. It's not like I do that regularly. I don't know why I did it. I didn't mean to. It's just my brain didn't register which way I was putting them down, and I just put them down that way by accident. This is a genuine fucking, like, it was a complete and utter accident, and you will never let me live it down, and I feel genuinely bad. And you keep kicking me while I'm down. This is why I'm like.
Well,
so
I don't
sad.
know what. You really should have been paying attention. Because they're my
I don't
glasses.
know what happened. I don't know what to say.
I get upset. I was like, fucking dude.
And I was like, wasn't I genuinely like, oh shit, I'm sorry, like, it was...
Yes, you were
didn't even
apologetic,
see
I
it.
understand.
This
Hey, why don't you just break through the wall, idiot? How else
On
am
the
I
everyone
supposed
game's
to
up on
see?
there.
I can see without my glasses, just not very well. It's not like everything's blurry. I just don't like. Everything's just not as clear. Plus, I have double vision. I have double vision and like dyslexia in one eye, which doesn't make any sense, but it kind of does.
Dyslexia in one eye.
Yeah, it's true. In my left eye. My left eye jumbles things up.
Very strange.
It's not fully working. And we tried to fix it when I was a kid, but it just didn't work. It feels like my right eye is taking up most of my face, and that's how I see.
Spyro, we urgently need your help. The evil cat wizards of Velinia have stormed our castle and captured our princess. If
Captured our princess? Holy shit.
Okay, purple Zoe.
Ugh!
Zoe.
I hate these guys. Ugh.
Is she more purple or pink?
Like a purple pink. Really? Are you kidding me? Come on.
Use your roll.
Spyro, we are...
It's purple and pink.
Really, or desert ferret?
Why desert ferret? God damn it! Okay, no, you cannot charge through their magic in this one.
Hurry, Spyro!
Gas will come in. It says safe gaming.
Jump.
Well, Spyro, you have
Oh, Spyro, fuck my ass. Can you start featuring more Spyro character stills? What do you mean?
I'm gonna go get a whole heap of chocolate now, so I can go eat some chocolate.
Don't eat chocolate.
There's no time.
I have to eat chocolate. That's what I made.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. What do you care? He's making fun of me again anyway. He's fair.
Do you skip skill points? Yeah, because I don't care about skill points. Fuck.
Whoa. I'm gonna eat some cake. so much faster in this game.
I got all the skill points in the first game, but they're kind of bullshit in these ones. A lot of them have to do with speedways, which I already don't like, so I don't do them.
Yeah, they're all like time limit based. Chocolate cake Ironhide with chocolate chips in them. So it's chocolate chip cake.
Hi, Spyro. Isn't Prince Asriel just the
Hey, Spyro, we're going to fucking kill ourselves on the cliff now.
It's true.
Here we go. Why'd they put a cliff there? How come they made them go in one straight ass line instead of going like all zipping around all magic like?
It's true, they just like
He's going to kill me, please don't let me get on that motorcycle.
Hello. I thought you might.
Yeah, that was certainly something I never
Did you bring any
noticed
chips?
until you pointed it out that she just
Sorry this
is already
happened,
in this
but
scene with her hood
I
off.
tried to warn you.
I had to help.
how
Spyro
does nobody
rescue the
notice
eggs.
that?
You just don't understand. If we don't bring dragons back to this world soon, all our
Well,
magic
because they
will
put
be lost.
super emphasis on
Dragons
her
used to
walking in a
live
frame and
Yes,
reaching over to
this
take
was
the
their
hood off in the original,
home.
that when she doesn't do that here, I just
Ago,
forget that that was supposed to
Sorceress
happen. She just
banished
walks
them to the
into
other
frame,
side
and it's
of
like,
the world.
okay.
She didn't realize the dragons
What
were
do you
the
mean?
source of all our magic.
Because like you just said, because they put so much emphasis on it, you forget it happens? What?
If you let it go.
Well, 'cause I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense. If they put emphasis on it, you're supposed to remember it
I'm
happens.
sorry. I can't.
Also, they're in Stone Hill.
They are in Stonehill.
I don't notice little Bianca things like you do.
Well, I
Only when
mean,
they're blatantly obvious.
I just thought what you said made kind of no sense.
Okay. Just not
'Cause-
say anything then.
No, I mean, like, I really didn't understand, because I don't understand how that works. You're just like, well, they put so much emphasis on it that I forgot it was supposed to happen. What do you mean?
First rejuvenating
Well, it's because of how they.
with the humility
I
of a
kind of
wounded
tried to elaborate. It was like
I
how it
genuflect
is,
to my noble
how you see it in this cutscene. There is no nothing. She just walks in the frame. So it's like, I don't
After
know.
all, it was I who let you out. Why, you
Also because we haven't seen her in a while before this moment. So when she's already just off the robes off and it's already like floating behind her like a little cape, and she's just in, then it's like, okay, well, you're used to seeing both her fully robed and her with the robe like a cape. That you don't see her change into that. So because you just kind of are like, oh, okay, here she is now, here she is now. It's like, I don't know. It's like, wait a minute, oh, she's totally supposed to like change, but you don't really think about that because they don't ever show it.
I think about it.
I know you do, but I don't.
But why?
I
don't
didn't notice it until, because I'm not into Bianca as you are.
I will gladly
No one is, I don't
reward your
think.
quest, Father, but first I must attend to my young sibling.
It makes me sad.
Hey, bro. If you
I don't know, how come you don't,
Really
you don't
cool.
notice? Okay.
What?
Nah, that's right.
How come I don't notice what?
That's not important.
It is important though, you were gonna say it.
It doesn't matter.
Totally matters.
Doesn't matter.
What did I not notice? Tell me what I didn't notice.
Nothing. Actually, forget it. I wasn't gonna say anything like important.
Well, okay.
Symbolism. No, I know it's symbolism. It's symbolism in the original because they put emphasis on that symbolism. It's not there in Reignited.
Yeah.
And the fact that she just so casually walks into frame, already in her alternate little, more open clothes, and she's got, again, the robe is hanging off and now acts like a little cape.
Well, maybe what you mean is you're so used to seeing her like without the robe now that you didn't notice because you're so used to seeing her like that.
Well, that's what I did say earlier. I did say that. I said because you're so used, whether it's the original or Reignited, you're so used to seeing her in both robed form and, for lack of a better description, derobed form. Like, you see that transition though in the original.
Right.
In Reignited, you don't.
Right.
So
yeah.
And because of the long period of time, that period of time where you first see her in Evening Lake, and then you don't see her until that cutscene, you just kind of forget, or at least I forget, and maybe not everyone does, that, oh wait, there's supposed to be a moment where she takes her hood off and kind of opens herself up, both literally and figuratively.
So what you meant was you just forgot, like, about the cutscene, essentially.
No, well, not the cutscene. It's just the fact that it's
or
that
she
moment.
Does that in the cutscene. Like
forgetting that moment in Reignited.
Okay. I understand. I think
because they don't portray it. So I never noticed. But going back into the original, like I never noticed that was something they really. I said it.
Oh, you never noticed that they put emphasis on it.
No,
you just
until
thought
you pointed
it
out.
Okay.
The reason why I said it right now is because yes, I do see it now.
Oh, but you didn't like even realize that even in the original they put emphasis on it. That's
yeah, not really. Yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant that because it was confusing because I thought you said was you noticed it in the original and you didn't notice, and like you noticed how much emphasis they put on it in the original, but you didn't notice it here, which would be really weird because if you noticed how much emphasis, you'd think that would make it more memorable, but.
No, when I said the emphasis part earlier, I meant because I noticed it later, like after you made it aware.
Okay.
And all that stuff. So I said that with the knowledge of it now, like, well, yeah, they put so much emphasis.
Right, okay. Ow. Asshole.
All I knew at the time when I was a kid was that she has one form where she's robed and one form where it's more like a cape.
Okay, yeah, but you didn't.
It wasn't.
You didn't
like
notice
maybe I
in the
saw it, but it never
happened.
registered. Well, like I said, maybe I saw, but I never really registered that. I certainly never registered the symbolism of it.
Right.
It was just more of okay. She's got this other form of.
She just transitions from one form to another, and but you didn't actually. It didn't register to you that she was actually in the process of doing that.
Yeah.
Just kind of you see her this way, and now you see her that way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, to me, it was it was really weird. It was really weird how she just kind of walked into the scene already like that.
Yeah.
Because I knew specifically, I was like, something's missing.
I mean, they clearly probably had the same experience as I did, where they just didn't catch it because they didn't even translate it in this version. Anyway, the thing I was going to say earlier, it's dumb and it's not just stupid.
Well, if you were going to say it, then it must be important.
Well, that's why I backtracked, so I was like, there's no point to say it. Because, I'm sad, because we noticed Bianca. I was like, well, you didn't notice the little tiny Coco things either, like the little hip thing from, Wonderful Mutant. Some little dumb bullshit like that.
What hip thing again?
I don't know. Huh?
What hip thing again?
From Wonderful Mutant.
Okay.
I don't know, it's not really comparable to the situation, so I was like, I didn't say it.
Well, I mean, I was
trying to think of a character that I like that you don't...
I know, but I was saying what hip thing because I thought you were going to describe it because I don't remember.
Well, again, I don't know, my mind went to like a weird spot where it's like, well, that comparison has nothing to do with the comparison of Bianca, so why would I even say that?
I mean, the problem is I actually haven't played that game in a while, and like I haven't watched any of those scenes in a while, so.
I'm not gonna spoil what happens for everyone watching since we're public, we're live. I'm not gonna spoil what the topic of the next share play is, but it's almost done. I have like 12 minutes worth of fucking stuff to edit and finish up, and then it'll be done. I'll try and get that done today. I'm not going to spoil what it's about. All I'm going to say is at one point we talk about Coco, and what I said was, there's a moment in Wonder for Mutant, because we're talking about in-game cutscenes.
No, I remember what you were saying. I remember what you said, but I couldn't remember like exactly what she did.
There was a part where they were talking about, she's like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but let's go talk to Nina. And then Uncle was like, I think the mojo got to your head. And then she's like, no, I forget how what she says, I forget her line there, but paraphrasing, she says something about like, I know we can't really trust her because of her previous shenanigans. And when she says shenanigans, she kind of gives like a weird little hip wiggle, and it's funny. I always thought it was kind of cute as a kid.
Of course, you ignorant girl. I need them for a spell.
Anyway, here's the gross sorceress.
Wait a second. A spell?
What did you think I was going to do with all those dragons? Open a zoo?
Spyro 3 cutscenes, but I voiced Bianca and I make her lines even worse.
You said just keeping them in our world was enough. You never said you had to kill them.
I don't have to kill them. It just stops them
I make the delivery even more off.
You're terrible. I can't believe I ever listened to you.
Say a Bianca line, but say it intentionally very bad.
I'll take care of her as soon as I finish off that dragon.
Oh god, I gotta pick one.
Where was I?
I don't know. Well,
yes.
I don't know. Give me a line first. Give me a line.
Real ugly.
Do the evening like. Just some of it, not the whole thing.
Listen to me, Dragon. Spyro, this is serious now. That's even worse. That sounds dramatic.
Dragon Spyro.
Listen to me, Dragon Spyro. This is serious now.
This is serious now.
It did sound like that, didn't it?
Listen to me, Dragon Spyro. This is serious now.
Oh my god. I can't get the crabs. There we go.
Don't get crabs.
I don't want to get crabs.
I beg of you.
I can't get crabs.
Look, it's the best boss fight ever. Is the Sorceress's Castle in Autumn Plains? I don't know. That would be interesting to find out. Like if they just reuse that asset in Reignited. Because they had original ass locations for all the cutscenes.
Oh, Bentley! You got in my way,
really?
You ass!
That was funny. They had like one really unique area that you never go to in any of the games, but they were only using it for cutscenes. But then in Reignited, they just defaulted to either like Stonehill or something else. Mainly Stonehill. Everything took place in Stonehill. Well, no, we're not talking about Yeah, no, but Max, I don't think he means like in universe. I think he just means in terms of recycling, like the devs recycling locations. Unless he is talking about in universe, in which case, yeah, she doesn't live in Avalar.
Yeah, the recycle locations. Top 10 recycle locations.
Top 10 recycled locations. Top 10 recycled locations. Number 5.
Number 5. The Stonehill Cave.
Toys for Bob used the Stonehill Cave for many of the cutscenes in Reignited Trilogy.
Oh god. If I had to talk like that, I'd kill myself.
That is exactly how he talks. I've seen more than like 20 of his videos.
I don't think I'd be able to stand it, honestly.
You'd be like, bruh, talk normally.
Like, that's where, like, you know, that's where I become my mom. Because, like, my mom thinks everybody I watch on YouTube has an annoying voice. And so, like, but...
My mom's kind of the same. Kind of.
It's like, she thinks everybody has an annoying voice. She's like, they're annoying! I'm like, no, they're not. It sounds fine. Like, when they do the upspeak thing, I'm just like, well, some people just kind of talk weird, and I can, you know, get used to it. She thinks like the Yesterworld guy.
I'll be sure to do a Jacksepticeye impression in front of your mom next time I see you guys in person.
She thinks the Yesterworld guy's annoying. But I'm just like, well, like, I can get used to that, but no, that one I actually can't. Like, that's too much for me.
And it's funny because even though his voice sounds like that, that's not how he talks.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think anyone would talk like that normally.
But it's like, well, that's not a spooky, like Blame It on Jorge. I don't know if he still has, because it was, some of his videos, he's not the only one who narrates his own videos. Sometimes he'll have other friends of his narrate.
Eggs, okay?
Sometimes he'll have other friends narrate other segments of his videos, and there's one guy in particular who does have a really nice deep voice, and it doesn't sound creepy initially, but there's this kind of way he speaks that isn't completely weird like Chills, but like it's got this like where you could hear him, like you could probably picture him like doing audiobooks and you'd be like, oh god, his voice makes it spoopy.
Spoopy, yeah.
Plot twist, Jacksepticeye's real name isn't Jack, I know, it's Sean.
Sean. That sounds like an Irish name.
Sean. Sean, get your fucking ass over here. It's Mama trying to do YouTube. This was young Jacksepticeye. Mother, leave me the fuck alone. I'd love to have an interview with Ted Price, says Max. Yes, and then get him to say strong man.
If I could get him to say strong man, that'd be awesome. I wouldn't have him on Spyro.
I'll be like, I'll intentionally be like, Ted, who are the characters you can play as in Spyro 3? I'm glad you asked that, Destination Mark, anyway. So you call me by my full name. So you've got Bentley, the strong man.
He doesn't even say his name. He just says
so you
strong man.
You have Agent 9, the monkey who's got the blaster. You've got a strong man. For some reason, he's also talking as if he can't hear me over the crowd. There's no crowd, but he's like kind of half yelling. So he's like, "Okay, so in Spyro 3, you're the dragon. 2000 on the PlayStation 1."
Why, whenever we picture Ted Price talking, he's always yelling.
It's very funny to picture him just hard of hearing.
Ted Price, please come on Spyrocast.
I swear, we're not making fun of anything. It's just that we love that interview so much.
I love that video.
It's so good.
Makes me laugh just as hard as the like, hooray! It is Green Man.
Hooray! It is Green Man. Piccolo's voice is made up of sweet dubstep.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Mother.
Yeah? Yeah.
Mother, I have Tourette's and I'm gay. Fuck, mother!
I'm gay. Hermie, I'm gay.
Hermie, you're gay and I am too!
What?
I never said I was. Doesn't matter.
I like how Hermie's just a little bootleg CK. You're just a tiny version of him.
Is that what it sounded like? Because again, I wasn't trying to do that.
Yeah, a little bit. Just a tiny bootleg CK.
I never said that. Well, because his real voice is like, I don't want to be a dentist.
Yeah, it really is like that.
I don't want to be a dentist. I don't want to be an elf.
I don't want to be a dentist. He's given up on his dream.
I just want to die in a hole.
I didn't even get the whirlwind. What are you talking about? What the hell is that? I just want to. What's funny? I said I just want to die in a hole, and I fell.
Hermie, I can predict natural disasters.
How?
The way Cornelius does that fucking thing with the pickaxe. He takes Hermie, he throws him into the wall, and he like a ninja star, he goes and he hits the wall with his ear. So then he picks Hermie off the wall and licks his ear and says, "It's almost mating season, Hermie!"
Mating season. Oh my god. Okay, I always miss the stupid blue gem.
Why weren't you at pirate practice?
Why weren't you at pirate?
This was the best bit of improvisation from me I think I've ever done, where I just was like, wait, I can make this funnier. Because all I was going to say was, why weren't you at pirate practice? I was like, hold up. Why weren't you at pirate practice?
Why weren't you at pirate practice, matey?
Matey. I don't want to be a dentist anymore. I mean, that also just sounds like, what's his name?
That sounds like Scratcher.
Yes.
I
keep forgetting his name.
Anymore.
Hey, Runoff, I heard he doesn't want to be a dentist anymore.
You did a really good impression of that.
I swear to God. Fucking asshole.
Hey, Rudolph, why don't you get the money and fuck over the cops?
Fuck over the cops? Rudolph, I heard they use guns. I know where to get one. I've committed genocide. I'm giving you the gun. You're gonna take the fall from me, Rudolph.
I'm giving you the gun.
I don't want to do that though.
Oh my god.
Hey, fucking chicken boy, are you in here? Let me be a voice of one of your puppets. Make a puppet specifically around my stupid voices. Make a freak of nature of just cloth and fucking fabric. And I'll say, subscribe to Chicken Boy Entertainment. Mark, don't give me the gun.
Whoa! Looks like
What the fuck is Hunter staring at?
Look out, sheep!
the wall.
Dude, look at this wall.
Isn't it awesome? Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. What's that? Is it like Beast Wars?
Rise of Lyric.
Which I've never seen. Beast Wars, but...
Transformers: Rise of Lyric.
Crap! Oh. Hey, J-Punks is here.
Looks like I'll have to.
What's up? Did you guys hear about Transformers: Rise of the Beast? No. Oh wait, isn't that the next movie? Like the next live-action movie?
Oh, it's not the new series.
Isn't it Transformers 7? Yeah, there's a new movie, and then I think they want to do one more after that. But I hear that it's supposed to be the same director as Bumblebee, so it might not be as.
I might see that then, because Bumblebee was really good.
You're like, I don't care then. I said Bumblebee. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, I thought Bumblebee was really good.
No, apparently that's the direction they're going to start taking live-action films. So
Alright, well, then I might start seeing them.
I hope so. Because 5 movies in, they started getting really fucking weird. The first one was funny. I legitimately like the first one. I don't care who says anything.
And
the first Transformers movie is funny. The second one's good too. The third one is kind of boring. The fourth one is too goddamn long. And I haven't seen the fifth one yet. I kind of do. I just haven't found it anywhere, and I haven't seen it yet. And then I saw Bumblebee. It was really good. And now, apparently that's supposed to be Transformers 6. Michael Bay sucks. I mean, that's what Max said. Michael Bay sucks. I don't like him.
My tail.
I don't like when he does explosions.
Everything explodes. I mean, I like cool explosions.
Cool Miharus don't look at explosions.
I like cool explosions in Power Rangers where it just happens. And they you know, they act like they got hit, but they really didn't.
But what about when they all walk in a straight line and they look all epic and
That's
it's a
my
group
favorite.
shot and then shit explodes behind them?
I love
Smallville
that.
does that and it's hilarious.
I love that because that's awesome. It makes everything look cool.
I have to show you that scene from Smallville.
It makes everyone look like they're working as a team. And teamwork is the most important thing in friendship.
Yeah, the new movie in which they'll have their G1 luck for both Autobots and Decepticons, plus they're adding in Beast Wars. Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Oh,
I did hear about that, because they tried that with the fourth movie, when they brought in some of the Dinobots, but it didn't. They were in there for like 3 seconds. Like, Grimlock is in that movie, but he barely fucking does anything, and then Optimus Prime rides him into battle, and then he, like, keels over or some shit. They said they were going to put in, I think, the Insecticons, and more of, I think they're going to introduce the reintroduce the Dinobots or something, and like, more properly this time, and then I think the Insecticons supposed to be in there, and some other type of bots as well. I just forget, or cons, whatever you want to call them. I don't know which. There's something else. I forget.
Cons.
Miharu don't look like explosions. Who remembers the Michael Bay TMNT movies? I haven't seen the second one.
I haven't seen the second one either. First one was actually pretty good. I liked it.
It was funny, but there were moments where it's like, this is weird.
Well, yeah, it was like dumb, but like in a fun way.
Yeah. They have little baby Dinobots? That's weird.
I think I wore one when I went to see it.
Nice. Max,
Actually, I haven't watched a lot of the TMNT series.
The Kids WB one is really good.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually seen many episodes of it. I'm not sure if I've even seen one. I might have.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it since it aired on Kids WB.
The most I've watched from any of the series is like I saw
Nickelodeon series.
Yeah, I did see like some of that one.
About Rise of the TMNT.
Yeah. Oh, didn't we watch like one episode of that?
We did because John Kassir was in it.
That's right. I remember
Well,
why
we
we
watched
watched
the
it.
Yeah, of course. Because wasn't the voice like basically CK's voice, or was it kind of sounding like
no,
it?
I don't think it was. I don't think it actually was that at all, honestly. Because sometimes it just like does like weird monster noises, and I'm just like, okay, that's not like, that was just whatever.
Well, no, because the guy he voiced, the villain he voiced was fully voiced. I just can't remember what voice he gave.
I don't think it was that one though.
Oh.
I think it was another thing that we were watching.
I remember we tried to look up who he voiced. Maybe it was just a picture we saw. Oh, we were looking up clips just to see. I don't know if we actually watched a full episode though. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Roxas donates $5 and says, "Okay, here's an awful sequel idea. B-Movie 2. What are you talking about? That's a brilliant sequel idea."
That's a brilliant idea.
And I'm saying that unironically. I actually like B-Movie. I liked it before it became a meme.
I saw it before it was finished.
Lucky you. You told me that story. That's amazing.
Actually, I don't even think I've seen a finished movie.
Wow. I'm gonna stuff my face full of chocolate. Tell everybody how you saw it unfinished.
So, God, I don't even remember exactly how it happened. But I was at the theater with my friend Hari, and I think there was like, there's this guy who was like, I guess it was like a promotional thing, and he was just like giving out like tickets to see like B-Movie, but like before it was finished, and you know, he was like, I guess he was giving out tickets for that to everybody, and we got some, and we're just like, okay, like, yeah, we'll see this, and so we saw it, and it was kind of like, parts of it were finished, but then other parts were like just like test animation and like storyboards and stuff, from what I remember. It was pretty funny. Ow.
So I was experimenting with trying to use this pumpkin jack-o'-lantern shaped baking pan to make a little chocolate cake, and I just kind of poured the whole batter into that pan. Not like it seeped fully over. There's so much batter in there that it did bake all the way through. It just didn't really leave a good shape. So like the eyes, nose, and mouth didn't really come through. And also, apparently, I think a consistent problem with me and baking is I don't properly coat the pans so that way the shit I bake doesn't stick into the bottom of it. I do use the spray, but I guess I'm supposed to use flour as well. And so we tried to take it out of the pan, and it just kind of started crumbling in on itself. So while the failure comes from not actually really successfully bringing out a pumpkin jack-o'-lantern shape, into the cake. We did flip it upside down, and also too because the fucking chocolate chips kind of all sank to the bottom, so that kind of helped when they all melted together to make it kind of stick to the bottom as well. So we're kind of eating it upside down at the moment, and we're kind of eating it in chunks, but it came out good. It tastes good, so that's what I got right now. I got some chunks of chocolate cake.
Probably could have made that here. And my mom would have made it better, probably.
Well, again, I mean, it comes from the fact that I didn't really... Sometimes the stuff I bake sticks to the bottom of the pan. If that didn't happen, and if I also...
Oh no, I missed that guy.
Maybe if I put in about half the batter to make the cake, and made it a smaller cake, it would have actually maintained that, like, pumpkin shape.
Yeah.
The only time Jerry Seinfeld was friends with Simba in B-Movie. Yeah.
I don't know, sometimes, like, when my mom is baking stuff, she tries different things, and, like, I mean, sometimes it's like, oh, this is the way I want to make stuff now, and then, like, other times, like, this is not how this is gonna work at all.
I mean, what we did for this cake was, for the, brownies, I followed the box, which I always do. With the cake, we experimented a little bit. We added in an extra egg than they asked, and then we kept the measurements the same, but we substituted the water for milk and the oil for butter.
Oh, you should use applesauce.
Applesauce?
Yeah, instead of oil.
What does that make it taste like?
It doesn't really make it taste like anything different. It's just a substitute.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's very, very good though. Very chocolatey.
Hunter, please shoot the gun.
Ironhide, you're a genius, and also that's what I'm doing right now.
Got the last one just
And it goes great with chocolate cake, milk. Hell yeah.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. In fact, it goes well with nothing.
It goes well with, like, almost everything for me. I'll eat pizza and drink milk. I'll eat my peanut butter sandwiches and drink milk.
Then eat ice cream. Actually, no, don't do that. It's worse.
I have done that. I eat chocolate ice cream and then I'll drink milk. And the first time I told you that, you freaked the fuck out and you're like, "Whoa, that's weird." It's like
that is weird because that's like way
thing.
That's like way too much fucking milk.
Who cares? I mean,
like
ice
so
cream is
much
not
dairy.
just milk.
I know that. It's also sugar.
Well, whatever.
It's like
I'm not gonna have
way too much, like, you know, cream and, like, you know, that's a lot of dairy.
I mean, I'm not gonna have ice cream with a hot beverage because I don't like hot beverages.
Maybe that's a problem.
No, I just don't like hot beverages.
It's a problem. What? Oh, I didn't race. I already did the racing mission. What? Rice.
Deconstructed milkshake. Are you allowed to swear on chat? I mean, if you do, and it's bad, they'll throw it to me since I'm the mod.
Probably catch you. Well, actually, I don't think there's a bot like moderating anything, so it'll probably just give it to the mods and say if they want to approve it.
That's what's been doing with me. So sometimes I approve them, sometimes I'm like, eh. Whoa. Yeah, I inhaled the wrong way. Oh, jeez. Ironhide. That's how you get a milkshake. Ice cream and milk. Deconstructed milkshake. I've never really had a milkshake. I don't really care for those. My brother loves them.
Yeah, that's how you have a milkshake, but like that's different. When you want a milkshake, you have a milkshake. And milkshakes are very good. I like the Baskin Robbins one. It's like where it's what is it? Chocolate. It's like chocolate ice cream. Milk. It's the chocolate ice cream. There's one where they put it's vanilla ice cream and just like chocolate syrup, but no, it's the chocolate ice cream one is good.
Chocolate ice cream with chocolate syrup.
Yeah, you could do that too.
That's what we usually do.
I like to do that too. I like chocolate ice cream and chocolate syrup. I do like.
Did I tell you the story about how one of the guys I knew from... Did I tell you the story about how one of the guys I knew from junior high once brought... I forgot what for. He just kind of seemingly randomly brought over a, We were on lunch or something. We were at lunch break. And he brought over randomly a, whole thing, little bottle of, Hershey's chocolate syrup. And we just kind of took turns waterfalling it out of the tube.
Oh, that's gross.
It was funny. It was good. I'm
sure it's good, and I think I've done that too. But like, I mean, I wouldn't just do that for the whole bottle.
Yeah, you just open up the cap and just go and squeeze into your mouth. It's good.
I like fudge better than chocolate syrup. Fucking hot fudge is so good. I want a hot fudge sundae. Everybody, should I DoorDash a hot fudge sundae? Just a sundae.
Oh my god, no.
No, that would be stupid. I wouldn't do that. I would get something else.
What was I gonna say? We were gonna DoorDash food today, but then I proposed the idea of baking, and my mom was like, "That sounds better," and that's what we did.
My parents are gonna bring back something.
They're gonna bring back Bandicoot.
They'll bring back Bandicoot.
Oh my god, so funny. Anyway. I can't have too much of anything dairy because my stomach will want to go to war against me. That's probably called you're lactose intolerant. Yeah, I accidentally, the armchair business. Hello! Hello from the UK. I accidentally got my mom the wrong vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream. I forget which kind I got her, but I forgot to get it non-dairy. I was like, fuck.
Welcome to the stream. I was just contemplating DoorDashing stuff.
The powder. Victor, my brother sometimes uses powder. For his chocolate milk, not for milkshakes.
Yeah, I can use like Nesquik or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to use that. I usually just use the chocolate
milk
syrup.
still tastes. Chocolate milk still tastes weird to me. It was something I used to be able to drink as a kid, but I quickly grew out of it, and now I just drink regular milk. Blast of the honeycomb, Spyro. I'm Sparks.
I'm Sparks. And you're Spyro.
Let's sign a petition for somebody to make a mod where everything that Sparks says is voiced by David Spade.
My favorite level in Year of the Dragon is Enchanted Towers. Because it's fun.
Quite the work. Somebody hired David Spade to say all these lines that Sparks says in Spyro 3, but just it's all voiced by him.
Enchanted Towers is a good level, because, well, the skateboard park is good. But, like, even to somebody who... Are you kidding me? Come on. Even to somebody who doesn't really like the skateboarding parts, like me, I'm not really that big of a fan of them. I think that's the most fun I've ever had with them is in Enchanted Towers. And also, it's home to my favorite challenge in the game, which is the bone collecting with Sergeant Bird.
Bone collecting. Let me do that collecting, boneless.
I'm gonna do that boneless collecting.
If it don't got bone in it, it's boneless. See you later, Jordan. He says, dickhead.
Dickhead! I say that a lot.
I love it.
Which challenge would you like to play? I like to play.
None of them, because I don't like them.
I would not like to play any of them, but I have to play them.
What if Sparks said, fuck me?
Fuck me. I would laugh. I'm gonna finish the game this stream. Not this stream. I'm gonna end off soon.
Get those creepy bees. Roxa says, I just purchased Spyro the Eternal Night for the DS and I want to see how bad it is.
Just a mention of the Eternal Night is horrible.
But it's the best one.
It's the best part. Dawn of the Dragon is the best one.
I said, where are the ambushes? Where's the fight?
Where's the fighting? That's what I say to everything.
You go back and play Spyro 3 in the year 2020, you say, yeah, but where's the fight?
Sometimes something doesn't have fighting in it, I wonder where it is, and I say why.
Oh, Spyro 3? Oh, I thought you meant Dawn of the Dragon. What's the Year of the Dragon? What'd you do if somebody said that to you?
I'd say what? Excuse me?
Punch him in the face.
Like, you don't know what, you don't know what the original trilogy is.
They say, oh, well, when you said Spyro 2 was the best, I just assumed you meant, like, Eternal Night.
I'd be like,
long,
right.
sad sigh. There's no hope for you, my child. And you put your hand on his forehead and he fucking disintegrates.
There's no hope for you.
It's a funny visual.
I wish people would do that. When they're just like, when someone says something dumb and they're just like, there's no hope for you, and they just kill them. Like, what? That'd be horrible.
You put your big black furry paw on his head and you disintegrate him. You annihilate him.
Bam. Bam, bitches.
Reignited says, I wish the honeycomb cereal makes a comeback because I want to try it with the strawberry version.
I think I've had that. I think I remember having that. And it was alright.
I've never had the honeycomb cereal. I was insanely picky with my cereals. I've only had 4 or 5 cereal types in my life. I had Cheerios, I had Kix, I had Frosted Flakes, or it was Corn Flakes, one of the two. I had my favorite to this day is Rice Krispies. I still eat those to this day. Did I have a 5th one? Cheerios, Rice Krispies.
I've never been like picky with my cereals. I just wasn't allowed to eat sugary cereals when I was a kid. I mean, sometimes I could, but my mom didn't like me having the sugary cereals.
I think the grainier ones are the ones I liked. I never really liked the thought of the sugary stuff. I might have tried Fruit Loops as a kid.
Fruit Loops are so good. Dude, I love Fruit Loops.
It's probably why I didn't like them. I can't remember though. I might be remembering that wrong. I'm not sure. Y'all ever had rainbow multicolored goldfish?
Yes.
Those always tasted weird too.
They taste like goldfish. What the hell are you talking about? They don't taste any different.
They do taste different. It's because of the color.
Did you see?
There's a very noticeable difference in the taste. Yeah, I like just the classic basic goldfish, no other versions.
Pizza goldfish are good.
Never had them.
Lucky Charms. Yeah, Lucky Charms are good.
I've never had Lucky Charms either.
Lucky Charms are good.
Get your fucking hands off the Lucky Charms. You were waiting for it, weren't you?
I was.
I could hear I could hear the smile.
I was like, Lucky Charms are good. Gaming Specs was like,
paws off my fucking series.
Gaming Specs was like, we should have like this podcast thing where like we're on talk about our differing opinions on Greatest Tourney, because he thinks it's like really awesome, and I'm just like, I think it's good. Like, I don't think it's the best, but he thinks it's really good. And so I've been like, yeah, I want to come on that, and then like I'll be like, so this is the podcast where like I just like spout my undying love for McGilden. And nobody cares. Oh shit. I don't want to go.
Also, Ironhide, I don't like bananas, so no. Anything banana flavored, I immediately am like, I don't want to try that.
Yeah, he doesn't like bananas, even though bananas are really good.
They're not.
They're pretty good.
I as a kid, I'll always tell a story because it's 100% true.
You ate a banana and you threw up.
Yep, I had a little piece of a banana. I couldn't even swallow it, and I did swallow it, and then I immediately threw up on the floor. And I was like maybe 4 or 5, and then every other time, anytime, and this is probably like maybe 3 or 4 literally other times in my life where I've tried again and again to eat a banana. I just can't do it. It's disgusting. Bananas are disgusting.
First level in Year of the Dragon's Lost Fleet. Yes! You are absolutely correct. Somebody who gets it. Enchanted Tower is the best and Lost Fleet's the worst.
What about Fireworks Factory?
Fireworks Factory is just the most popular.
I know, I like it.
I like it too.
Me too. Me three.
I just don't like the dragon challenge in this version.
What the hell? Oh. I really want to try the Swiss Miss Hot Chocolate that has the Lucky Charms marshmallows. I have no idea what you just said.
I think I know what you're talking about, like the Swiss Miss Hot Chocolate that has mini marshmallows in it. Because I have some of. I don't think I have some of those, but I don't think I have any now. But I did, and I like those ones. They taste like, but the marshmallows are kind of like, they kind of taste weird though, like Lucky Charms marshmallows. I think that's what they mean.
Also from earlier, Max, what is my favorite movie? I can't really say I have a definitive favorite movie. There are just a bunch that I like. And then that can just spawn off into different conversations, so I mean...
Favorite movie? My favorite movie is Lion King.
That's a good movie. I do love Lion King. Which again, going back to the Kingdom Hearts thing, is like why that was one huge offender when they were trying to recreate those scenes, and I'm like, this is shit. This is shit. You cannot recreate these scenes, these iconic fucking scenes. With
my
the
favorite
same level
thing
of
is when they're
emotion
talking
and
about
intensity.
it. They're talking about it on Odie Plays. He's having nightmares of viewing his father's death as a positive experience.
Because that is where, like, because they keep these static, stupid fucking expressions, and Simba's, like, smiling the whole time.
No?
And it's, like, the worst thing ever.
And people thought the live-action Lion King was dumb.
Yeah.
Quite the dancer, isn't he? Not much stamina, though. Too bad I had a lot more ammo left. Anyway, I heard all about how you've been fighting a sorceress and armies and kicking all that butt, and I just wanted to
I'll try to recreate that.
Wish you could say that my homeworld's been overrun by
You did it.
Roanoke since I've been captured.
Yeah.
See the sorceress, tell her I'll be giving her dance real soon. You know what I mean? You bet. Later.
Like how he laughed evilly as he went into his portal. Okay.
He did. If he didn't hate the sorceress and the Roanoke so much, he would be borderline a fucking villain.
That's true.
He's so psychotic.
He's crazy.
If anybody just gave him the right price, motives for the right price, he'd definitely just do whatever.
He would just murder everybody.
He'll invade the other critters' minigames and levels and steal their movesets.
And if you destroy any bunnies, Bianca will come and kill you. Also, if anybody has any childhood stories about Spyro they'd like to share, I'm thinking of doing another video where it was like, you know, childhood rumors or whatever.
Childhood rumors. I don't have many. I think I'll overtop that fucking one you said about putting the game in the microwave.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? What does that do? What was it supposed to do?
Because, you know, I wanted to, I had heard about the, you know, starting over the game Spyro 2 with the permanent super flame. And I was like, oh, that sounds cool, but like, will it really work? Because like,
apply heat to your disc in order to unlock the heat ability.
Exactly. That's kind of like what maybe he was going for. I don't know. I think he just want to fuck with me, but like obviously.
Put your fucking game, put your electric device.
Because I didn't know if it would really work. Because you know, I'm always scared of doing certain things in games, that'll like erase all my progress. So I was scared that it might not work, and I was like, well, like apparently it will, but I don't know.
Ironhide says my favorite movie is Rocky because it got me more interested in acting. And Max's personal favorite level is Cloud Spires.
Which challenge would you like to play? I really don't wanna race them actually.
Which fairy would you like?
Which fairy would you like to? Kari is here!
Kari, Miharu Uwu.
Uwu.
Miharu. Hello, Kari.
Hunter.
How is you today?
Oh,
Max's
Kari,
favorite movie is The
but
Shining.
before I forget, I'm almost finished with the script for that video, but I need the other variation of the Halloween Spyro that you said you were gonna send me, because you said there was one more variation and I've yet to see it.
Variation.
There's Hunter, he's over here.
These boobies don't even have blue feet. That's Mitch.
Where do these flying sheep saucers keep coming from? I'm gonna chase him down. I'll be right back.
I just think of little feet, little human feet coming out of breasts. Hold on, I'll do that in a moment. Hold up. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, no problem. I figure you're just busy.
For Armchair, it's Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince as the favorite movie.
Interesting.
I'll say what an interesting one.
Yeah, an interesting
in the realm
Harry
of
Potter movie to choose too. Like for my personal favorite Harry Potter movie is Chamber of Secrets. But for most, I think they would choose Prisoner of Azkaban.
They would, but for me, it's Goblet of Fire.
Goblet of Fire is good too.
I like the challenge, whole Triwizard Tournament thing. That was really cool.
It just makes me want to watch Harry Potter again.
We need to watch all 8 of them
I know.
one after another and have a giant 16+ hour long marathon. I am still down for it more than ever.
But when could we do that?
The egg popped out just before the saucer crash landed.
Next time we hang out in person. I'm gonna kidnap you and bring you over here, and then we'll watch it.
Let me try to race them, see how good I do.
D&D Geek, hello. Pop, pop, peep.
Pop and Papa P. Papa P.
Pop a pea. Squeeze a pea into your eye. Don't you like that? Squeeze a pee-pee.
Spit into his son's mouth. He sneezed into
Ew.
his son's mouth.
God, I hate that.
That's disgusting.
It's so funny, but it's disgusting.
He sneezed into his son's.
And somebody animated that, and I was like, oh.
God! That's horrible.
Someone animated that bit, and it's really funny, but that bit, I looked away. I don't know what it looks like, and I don't want to know.
Achoo.
It's
That was so dumb.
disgusting. She sent it.
Nice.
He sneezed into his son's mouth. This music is so weird. What do you want about? We're talking about Oni Plays.
Oni Plays.
Oni
Because
Plays.
that's
Max
all we
just said
ever
in the
talk
most,
about.
Max said that in the most British way.
What do you want about? Oh fuck. Nope.
Max, somebody from the UK, Armchair, somebody, judge our impressions of your accents.
Oh,
Are
God,
you ready?
No. Well, I don't know what kind of accent. Well, I don't know. Hey, there are probably a ton of people from the UK in here right now. I I don't know.
We're not gonna
I
offend
don't know
anyone.
what accents they. I don't know what accents they got though, because there are a lot of British accents.
I mean, that is true. That's why you're gonna go with your Crystal, and then I'll go with what's it called? Jesus Christ, I'm forgetting the Cockney.
Hey, everybody from the UK, tell us what kind of accents that you have. Like, where are you from?
Oh my god.
What's your accent? Oh, I like your accent. Where you from?
I am Liberian. Oh, I'm sorry.
I like your accent.
I love that. That line is so fucking funny. You're probably going for the south. Or Cockney.
I actually made it first try. Holy crap!
The renegades from the north. Well, what if I didn't already say it? Hello. Ironhide says, Prisoner of
What the hell was
that was her being really weird. Ironhide said, or him, I don't know, I didn't read the name. Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite because it brought more of the darker elements of the books very early, and I love the way director Alfonso Cuarón took this in a different direction.
Yeah, that's yeah, I get that. That's the reason why I like Chamber of Secrets.
Oh.
Too.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Because I thought that's the one that actually kind of started to get dark. I mean, Prisoner of Azkaban is where it like really did, but like I think Chamber of Secrets had like the perfect blend of like the dark elements that would come in Prisoner of Azkaban, but also it was just as whimsical as the first.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like the perfect blend of that, and that's what I like.
Max says, when I go to school, I put on a fake British accent because my friends are British. I have an American accent.
Let's do this.
Are you doing the awful, terrible level? You are.
The awful, terrible, no good, bad day.
Very bad day. Also, it's the horrible, terrible, no good, very bad day.
I'm nominative.
Well, it's my turn to correct you on something, okay?
You have to correct me. I knew what it was. I was trying to say the wrong thing.
Yeah, well, that's what you do to me. Like I said, when I say earlier, I was doing a stupid voice and I said something wrong, and you're like, but I did it intentionally, and you're like, no, it's actually this. So I was like, I know. It was earlier in the stream. My favorite Harry Potter character is Scabbers. I was right under myself. I just don't like that proxy trick in Spyro 1. That's funny. Scabbers.
Scabbers too.
We saw a little tiny mouse at the pet store a few days ago.
I like the mice.
We'll get the
Here,
skill.
if people want me to get skill points, I'll do this.
Yeah, go get the skill point. Congratulations, you swam into a hole.
That's the
What a stupid skill point. What a fucking stupid, dumb skill point. This shit takes literally no skill. It takes some of them take luck.
Goblet of Fire.
This level can go.
Movie is the one. It doesn't suck. Goblet of Fire is fun.
The fire's good. What the hell, Boba Fett? Boba Fett.
I heard that. I mean, other people think it sucks, but I don't know why.
Boba Fett? Well, I've never watched any of your movies, so there. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I've seen 2 Star Wars movies.
Wow. I'm sure.
Were there any changes that you wish they never did in this version? Fuck yeah.
A ton. Most of them.
So many. Most of them.
That's not true. The, I could talk a ton about some of the changes that I wish they never did. In fact, I did.
D&D Geek says, yeah. D&D Geek says, I've only ever read the first 3 books. I started Goblet of Fire and never finished it. I read up to, Order of the Phoenix because that book was so fucking long.
I've never read any of the books. Although I did get... I remember getting Order of the Phoenix when it came out because it was a big deal, but I never actually read any of the books.
But let's be honest, if you were a kid and you read the Harry Potter books, it was to do your fucking AR book shit from school, and not because you were like super totally invested.
Not because
you know that those books went for like hella points. So and they were popular, so that's why you read them. That's why I read them.
Very impressive.
It took me like so long to finish, not Goblet of Fire, or the Phoenix, that at that point I was like, I really don't want to read Half-Blood Prince.
Oh god, the turning.
Look at these dumbass controls. This minigame is awful.
They are pretty dumb. Why am I having so much trouble, actually?
Pam,
oh, there we
Pam.
go. I'm pressing the wrong button.
Question. In the original, in this minigame, when you get hit, doesn't Spyro still do like a little animation?
I think he does.
Or don't you stutter for a minute? Here, you have 0 iframes, so they can just toom, toom, toom. And if you get hit by all of those consecutively, you'll just straight up lose sparks. I mean, kind of like how you just did right now. Like, it's so unfair. It is awful. And not to mention, like in the original, because you experienced this on stream with the original game, they can just shoot you before you even come out of the arena, or go into the arena.
My, aren't you a reptile? Actually, hold on. I don't have sparks, and I don't want to attempt this without him, so I'm gonna die.
Oh. Wow. Being completely safe on top of the tank killed you.
You may now enter the championship round. My.
I'm one of those annoying people who really only cares about the porgs and nothing else in Star Wars. I read all the Harry Potter books, massive undertaking, exactly. I grew up in the Mormon religion and we weren't allowed to enjoy Harry Potter. Wow. How the hell do you cheese the tank minigame? I was like, no way.
There is no way to cheese it. On the original, at least! Actually, screw that. Every single thing that I am doing here right now does not work in the original. Nothing works.
Yeah.
Every
I just
single
hit it
thing
here too because
you see me doing, like see how I'm dodging everything, like, no, just doesn't work.
I hate how fast they are. I can't even dodge them in either version.
That's gonna hit me. Cool.
But what about Lop though? Who's seen Star Wars Visions? I still have to watch that. I'm interested because anime. And like I said before, I've only seen 2 out of the 9 or 10, 11 movies. Dumbledore asked calmly. I fucking love that video. He like grabs him by the collar and puts him against the wall and is like, "Did you punch him in the Goblet of Fire?" It's so fucking funny.
Grabs him and shakes him.
They stuck the book in his face and said, "You see this part? Okay, completely do the opposite of that in this movie."
What is like? Remember, you're supposed to ask him calmly. He's like, sure. And then like, what if that is just calm then?
Then what the hell does he look like when he's pissed?
What does it look like when he's going ballistic?
He starts murdering everyone.
Jonas, I'm the one who's eating. I'm eating Cheez-Its.
See, yeah, he just assumes that it's me because I'm fucking. I don't know why. He assumed it was me.
Once I've opened it, you can confront the sorcerer.
Thanks, Jonas.
I wanted to DoorDash some McDonald's, but now I don't know if I should.
McDonald's, you should do that. You should get 40 nuggets and then they'll fuck up and give you 80.
Ha!
That happened to my friend Jeremiah, and I thought it was so funny. And then it actually happened to me, and I was like, "Oh my god, they gave us double the nuggets we ordered."
That blurry ass picture was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Okay, do you want me to tell that story?
Yeah.
Okay, this was our latest McDonald's DoorDash experience. So I put in the order, as I always do, to the point where DoorDash does have our orders saved. Some of our choices they have saved. Like, okay, you last ordered this here. Do you want to order it again? So I'll order the same exact shit. All I ordered were 3 double quarter pounder meals. One of them for my brother, plain with just the patty and the cheese. None of the other stuff in it. And then 40 nuggets for us all to split amongst ourselves. My grandma gets 10, and we each get 15. Because she doesn't eat as many like as we do or whatever. And we could just eat them like crazy, and she doesn't really do that. So she's fine with 10. So 10 for her, 15 for me and Victor. And then the order and everything goes through quite fast. I'm like, damn, that's the fastest the order's gone through, and they're already gonna go pick it up, like within like not even 10 minutes. I'm like, damn. And they do come fast. I think I was either in my room editing or I was in the restroom when they actually came and dropped the food off. But I did receive a text, because usually they'll text and provide a picture to show that it was dropped off. So I know that our doorbell, if you saw our doorbell, you would assume it's broken, because years ago I installed a new doorbell, but the way we popped it out, we couldn't really pop it back in. So it's kind of weirdly jutting out of the wall, but it is still active. It is on. So you can still click the doorbell and ring the doorbell like normal. It just looks, it's just protruding very oddly out of the wall. But because of that, everyone assumes they can't see the fucking light on the doorbell, so they just assume that it's broken, so they don't even ring the doorbell. They don't knock on the screen door. They just left the food silently. They didn't even call, hey, DoorDash. They didn't say anything. They just left the food on the floor. Took a blurry-ass picture of it to send to me as confirmation. Then they jet off real fast. I go and get the food.
It's the blurriest picture I've ever seen. No, like, actually, they were moving while they took the picture.
Yeah,
like,
it's
they
blurry.
were in the middle of, like, speeding off while they took the picture.
It's like they were, like, in mid-turnaround to walk away and just get into their car. And so I'm surprised they didn't just fucking throw the bags onto the ground. So then that happens. I look in the bags. I open the bags up for the little stickers they put on the bags to keep them shut. I open them and look. One of the 3 sodas, thankfully it didn't spill, but it was just on its side. It wasn't even in the cup holder. It was on its side, on top of the cup holder, on top of the hole. And then the fries were just spilled everywhere in the other bag.
So you got bag fries.
One of the fries in one container barely had any fries in it. The other one was fucking stuffed with fries. And the rest of the fries from the other one that was like mostly empty, they just spilled all over in the bag. Then the burgers came. Thankfully they got Victor's right, and it was just the patty and the cheese. But I don't know how his looked, but my grandma explained hers the same way I looked at mine. My patty was just like smashed flat. It was really, really flat. And the edges were all kind of crispy and whatever. and it looked like literally someone took the meat and just like just with their fist just slammed on it repeatedly and then cooked it like that. And then they gave us double our nuggets, so we got 80 nuggets.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
So that is the weirdest DoorDash story I've ever heard. I have a McDonald's story from when I went to Vermont. And I've told you this story. But I don't know.
They thought it was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know who I've told this in chat already. Maybe I've told this story before, but whatever. For anyone who hasn't heard it, I went to Vermont for vacation once, and me and my parents and we're, you know, it's like late at night, and we're like, okay, you know, we need something to eat, but we just want a quick thing, so we stop at McDonald's. And we're in there, and there's like 2 people working in there. There's like one person working the counter, and then like one in the back making the food. Maybe there were like 3, but I don't know. And you know, so we're in there, and like nobody else is in there, and so we order our food, and I get, what is it, a McDouble and a Buffalo Ranch McChicken. That was back when we had the weird, like, other McChickens.
Promise you'll come visit Avalar soon, okay?
So, yeah, that's what I get. And then, so the food comes. And I take a bite of the McDouble, and it's like fucking cold. It's like actually cold, and the cheese is like not melted, and I'm like, what the fuck? What is this?
I've been looking for Hunter all
Like
day.
that shit's cold. What is happening? And then I look at,
You didn't hear anything from me.
and then I look at the McChicken. And I take a bite out of that, and I'm like, that's cold too. I'm like, what the fuck? And so I'm like, all right, this is weird. I'm taking this back. I'm like, sorry, but my food's cold. Like I just had a McDouble and a Buffalo Ranch McChicken. And they're like, okay, we'll remake it. And they remake it and they give it back to me. The McDouble doesn't have cheese on it. And it's a regular McChicken. And I'm like, the fuck? Like...
You should have been like, hey, do you need me to go behind the counter and fucking help y'all out with this shit?
Yeah, like, what's happening? Like, first they give me, like, cold food, and then they give me the wrong thing.
Oh my god.
Maybe because I said, like, a McDouble plain? Like, because I said that I wanted the McDouble plain, but that still means cheese on it. Like, it's only when you say plain, no cheese, then that's like a double hamburger. But a plain McDouble is just like the meat and cheese, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, that's why my mom and I do this too. I mean, we haven't gone through a drive-thru for McDonald's in a while because we usually DoorDash McDonald's, but before, here, hold on. Oh, jeez. Thank you. Like, I had to sneeze real quick. Like, pre-2020, when we would go to the drive-thru, I would always make it a thing, like my mom, to specify for Victor's Burger, plain with just the meat and cheese, or just the patty and cheese. So that's how I would specify it.
Mm-hmm.
There was that one time, too, when I went through a drive-thru, and because they've got the double drive-thrus, I was like, left or right? And usually I go left. One random time, I took Vic in the car with me, and we went to McDonald's, and I went right, and it was just one of the worst, weirdest, most awkward drive-thru experiences I've ever had, because the guy was just like, "Okay, welcome to McDonald's, how can I help you?" And that's about all he said to me. Like, besides the price. And like,
okay, that's stupid.
I told you that story, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, "Oh, hi," and I started talking, I did the order, and I'm doing the order, and I'm telling him what I want, and he's not saying anything. And I'm like, okay, and then I want this such and such and such, and I'll say it. And that side of that particular McDonald's didn't really have a digital menu that would slide through or show the price.
Right.
And I'm trying to ask and see if, like, I was trying to ask to see if I could see the price, and he wasn't really responding, so I'm just like, what the fuck? And I'm like, okay, well, that's it. That's all I want. And then he told me the price, I think, after that. Because I couldn't see either, because there wasn't a thing to see what... Because you know how they'll show the order, and the digital little screen will show...
Yeah, it'll show...
So when you guys log in our order, it shows for us to see, and then they'll say, like, okay, does that look right? And then we'll be like, okay, yes, or we'll say, oh, no, this needs to be this, and we can make corrections. He didn't say anything, and nothing was being shown, and didn't even have a digital screen on that side of the on that drive-thru. So I just had to assume everything was right, and I can't remember if they got the order right that day or not. And that guy wasn't interacting with me at all, and I'm just like, this is weird, and I was like, oh my god. I told Victor, I turned around, I said to Victor, I'm like, we are never going to the fucking right. That was awful. That guy sucked.
That is weird. Oh my god, that guy caught me. Holy shit, that scared me. God, I hate those guys.
And then you got hit by the
That guy threw me!
Give me bill! I'm a fucking twat!
Get my boob back in the boob. The boob.
Can we boil Bartholomew in hot acid? As opposed to cold acid?
Yeah.
Oh boy, Yeti boxing once again.
And you get to box, and it's real fun.
That Price says, my favorite minigame is Yeti boxing, because you can fight as a strong man. Again, he's talking over the crowd that isn't there.
Everybody go, like, watch that, like, what was it, behind the scenes, like, Spyro 3 thing? Where they're all talking about... Yeah. No, not the, not the one where he says strong man, but, like, the other one where they're talking about, like, the behind the scenes and they're all saying their favorites.
Oh. Which one's that one? Because I don't remember.
I'll have to look it up again. But, yeah, everybody go watch that because, everything that Ted Price says, like, is his favorite, he's a madman, honestly. He says that his favorite is everything that I hate, pretty much. Clearly he wanted us all to suffer.
Oh look, you and Jacksepticeye come up when I type in Spyro 3 behind the scenes and teal. Yay. PlayStation Underground, Spyro the Dragon behind the scenes. Oh, I love that fucking video so much.
This is really tedious, but this is actually easier than the original. Because I think your hits actually do more damage.
Only 2 more rounds to go.
Just 2 hours ago, GDQ put out a thing on Spyro 1 that Daleman did, where he showed off a bunch of glitches.
Oh yeah, he said he was gonna do that.
I saw the tweet from GDQ, I think it was yesterday, and I retweeted it. Also, I want whoever made this PNG of the Spyro 1 logo to be fired, because the highlighted bits from this logo got cut out when they were trying to get the PNG right, and they failed horribly, and it looks so bad. Oh my god, how did they get away with that? It's not hard to make a PNG out of an image like that. Kari was watching the GDQ Daily stream last night. It's really good. I love it when anyone from GDQ, any runner, can multitask and they are describing and commentating as they play. And they act as a presenter as they play, and it's so good. That's why I love Spike Vegeta and people like that, because they are funny, they can be very informative, and they show off what they do, and they have fun with it, and they're in their element, and it shows that it's not awkward or anything, and it's really cool. I'm glad that Deo is one of those guys, because I swear, I don't know if it was Chris, was it LBC, I think is what his name was?
Yeah.
I don't think it was him. It might have been somebody else who ran Spyro 1 years ago, the OG. I watched one, and it was not a very fun run to watch back, only because the guy running... I understand this, because I said this in the Spyro cast that we did with Deo. I said, some presenters, or some runners, are cool, but they don't act as presenters. Not that everyone has to, but, like, they don't talk, and right. I know that sometimes they need to concentrate, so they have the couch talk for them. That's perfectly fine, but they don't even attempt to engage, and it makes it weird, because when they do talk, they go, okay, so coming up next, I'm doing this such and such strat, and then that's all they'll say.
Yeah.
And then they'll never even explain what it is. They'll just have the couch do it. It's like, okay, well, I want you to kind of, you know, tell us what you're doing or something. But Deo was like super on it, and he was like extremely humble, and it was like really cool to watch him and hear him break everything he was doing down.
I'm not gonna lie, Deo is probably the coolest speedrunner like I've ever had the pleasure of meeting.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, same. He's the only speedrunner I know.
I mean, well, he's not the only speedrunner that I know of. Like, I've interacted sort of with some others, but like...
I never have.
Like, I mean barely interacted, though. Like, just kind of like said hi. But,
That's still more than I've never interacted with any other speedrunner that's like a professional. Unless you can... Well, Abdul didn't do... Abdul wasn't the runner, but he was on the virtual couch for the Crash 4 run about a month or two back.
Abdul might as well be a speedrunner.
I mean, he is. I want to see him do a run at GDQ at some point.
Yeah.
He was on the couch when his other friend, I forget his name, and I hate that I forget it, did the Crash 4 run about a couple months ago. Because I donated to that run.
Mm-hmm.
It was my first GDQ donation.
But yeah, no, Dale's like the coolest dude. I've never
He's
seen
awesome.
any other speedrunners just like kind of get into it and like react the way that he does.
That's what I'm saying.
Stuff.
It's rare to find someone that's that humble and that into it in that sense, that presenter sense.
Right.
I was
watching back the videos. No, I was watching back the videos on speedrun.com of like where like the video of where he actually like made the world record.
Nice.
And it was like he was just like, yes, and like, you know, he's like freaking having a huge party, and I'm like, that is the best thing ever. And then I watch these other people like, you know, get world record. They don't talk, or they're just like, huh. And I'm like, the fuck, like, you're not gonna say anything? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
God.
Yeah. Like,
it's so annoying when like people just don't. They don't say anything. Like, aren't you proud of yourself? Say something.
Well, again, I mean, not to like completely like bash them or anything. I mean, I get when you have to concentrate and do other stuff, and it's probably just down to their personalities as well. But it's like when you know you're doing this and you're recording it and it's live and people are watching you. You want to make. I guess it's because I feel that even though I'm very nervous around people like that, I don't know if I could. I don't think I could do something with. As much as I would like to have, like I keep saying, I want a more engaging audience for my streams, where like I want at least like 100 people could be really cool, and just leave it at even that. But if it were to grow more past that, I'd probably start getting a little bit nervous, and especially if I did something live in front of people like on stage, I'd be insanely nervous. But like I would still make it a thing to bring that presenter kind of,
Oh god,
you know,
see.
attitude out.
11 and a half hours. Okay, so I have... Okay. I have 3 or so hours. I gotta do it in like 3 hours. I gotta do everything else in 3 hours if I want to beat my best time.
Oh dang. Hopefully you can in the next stream.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out there. Oh my god. Because my shoulder's starting to hurt. And my ears are starting to hurt from this headset.
You need to invite me to Knott's, and we have to invite Deo to Knott's, and we can all go together.
We should go to Disneyland.
I would love to. I'm down for it.
I'm just afraid you wouldn't be able to ride any of the rides there, though.
I'm sure there's some I can.
Well, it'd probably be easier for you to ride the ones at Disneyland than at Knott's.
I mean, I wouldn't really know until I saw them.
No, the ones at Knott's, sometimes, like, pretty much even I won't go on a majority of them. So I don't think so. I think you're gonna have a more fun time at Disneyland, honestly. Plus the fireworks are really good.
Fire twerks.
Should be there for the Halloween fireworks. It's a lot of fun. Ugh, but yeah, okay, I'm gonna head out. Oh, I cracked my shoulder bones and stretch a little bit.
Stretch your arms and legs.
Oh, anyway, thank you so much for joining. And thank you to those who donated. Jordan. And and yeah, as always, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe for more casual gaming content. And join my Discord, there's a link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Until then, this is Miharu signing off.